Hey, we're good. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome to the live stream tonight. Gonna do something pretty quick today. Not going crazy tonight, but just want to see how everyone's doing. I know I haven't really live streamed in a bit. No, I've been live streaming games and stuff like that, but took a little bit of a break, guys. Got some videos out last night, but kind of gonna go into, is this roster going to be a contending roster going into 2020? Obviously, we're going through a pandemic right now. Not much is going on. We really can't get our players, in the facility right now. The report actually came out yesterday that the Eagles are not opening their facility on Tuesday. There are teams out there right now that are actually opening up. They are opening up their facilities on Tuesday, so look out for that. We're not one of those teams that is doing that, so we're just gonna have to pretty much ride till we get these players on the field. I want to see these guys on the field. Want to see what they got. Um, I hate these times between after the draft and then till the, OTAs and all that stuff starts because it's just it's too much. You know what I mean? It's too long of a wait. Obviously, it's already enough. You know what I mean? Probably not going to be able to go to a game in the beginning of the season, obviously, with everything going on, which sucks. I'm usually at the home opener every damn year. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So I just want to give shout outs to everybody that's in here right now. Jonathan, Joe, what's going on, bro? Stefan, AP World, what's up, man? Eagles Clips, what's up, dude? Ryan, Cowboy X Factor, what's up, man? Optimus Prime, what's up, man? We're just chilling today. Um, so to go over some of what's going on, um, I feel like there are more moves coming. I feel like the Eagles have another 1 to 2 moves. I think the Eagles are definitely bringing a defensive end, which is either Vinny Curry or if they want to give a shot at Jadeveon Clowney. Obviously, he's taking a sweet ass time to sign to a team. I kind of just want to see where he goes at this point. But a lot of expectations for this year, a lot of changes to this team. The youth movement is coming to Philadelphia. A lot of coaching changes. Mark Emanuel, um, a new cornerback coach that has a pretty good resume. You get a few other guys. I think I forgot the guy from Mississippi State as the passing game coordinator with Press Taylor. And they have, you have Deuce Staley, Jeff Stoutland are going to be our run game coordinators, obviously. So it should be real exciting to see where this goes. You know what I mean? I mean we went to free agency not knowing what they were going to do. They've made some tough decisions. You know what I mean? They've made some really tough decisions, letting go of guys that we won the Super Bowl with. And Nigel Bradham is gone. Malcolm Jenkins was probably the one that probably I don't know. I mean, kind of it kind of just took my heart out. You know what I mean? So it was absolutely just just trying to get through all that. I'm over it now. I'm happy what we have in the room right now. I think our defense is very underrated right now. I think a lot of Eagles fans have been saying that we still have a lot of holes. Obviously, there's holes, but there's a lot of competition that comes with it too. That's what we really have to know on top of it. So if there's competition, you really can't complain what's really going on. I can't really complain at all. Linebacker, it should be pretty crazy this year. I mean, you get Jatavis Brown from the Chargers, a guy that literally, started for the Chargers because of injury and did a really good job. Not the best statistics, obviously, because he didn't play that much, but, he wants to start his own career on another team. He kind of start his own era as a football player in the NFL. I think Jatavis Brown could do that. Nathan Gary, you know what? A guy that could play the middle linebacker, a guy that can go out there and he can literally lay the boom on people. He can. Not a great coverage guy. Obviously, Nathan Gary played with injury last year, but he's a fighter. I mean, this is a guy that went to Nebraska, played safety, got drafted by the Eagles, and I think now finally transformed to that linebacker. You know what I mean? Is he the best? No. Is he the worst? No. But I think he's just in the middle to where you could trust him to make the calls, obviously. I like him at Mike linebacker. You can always put him in. I think a lot has been on his shoulders, especially last year, but I think Nathan Gary did a good job. Not the best guy in the world, but I think as a role player factor, I think he plays pretty well. Okay, and thank God he's here. Um, you go to this draft of the third round, and you go get one of the I think pretty damn positive he was just what the hell was it? I forgot his numbers. Let me check his numbers again. I screwed up on his numbers. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just check his numbers real quick. I got it. I had it in my head before and I screwed up. So Davion Taylor is a tackling machine. I can't find the numbers. I had him saved in a note thing on here, but I guess they're wrong. I didn't want to search for him again. But Davion Taylor, I think, was a very good pick with the 3rd round pick. I mean, half the time he looks like a safety. He's a great tackler. His tackling is, I mean, for a lot of these guys, that we got in this draft, a lot of them are very good tacklers. You know, I think that's one problem that we do have with this defense is we'll tackle somebody 3 or 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden we have issues. So, but like Davion Taylor, and then we go into Nigel Bradham to see if he comes back. Could happen, could not happen, but I wouldn't count it out. I would never really count it out at all. Yo, Benedict, what's going on, guys? Dagger, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Ryan Dixon, what's up, bro? What do you think our Eagles clip says? What do you think our biggest strengths are coming to the season? Our biggest strength right now is probably in the trenches defensive line. I think defensive line is great. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think our wide receivers are a very nice upgrade, but I think our defensive line, depth-wise, plus starters, probably the best on our team because Howie Roseman likes to take care of the trenches before anything. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Let me just try to answer some other questions before I move on down the list that I missed. Cowboy X Factor says, do you think Philly Eagles do anything at linebacker or stick with what they have? I don't know. I think the possibility is bringing Nigel Bradham back. But as of right now, I think it's just going to be a really big competition, what I want and what I like. So whether they bring Nigel back or these guys just kind of battle it out. Jatavis Brown has more of the starting experience in the NFL, obviously. So it'll be nice to see him. A lot of young guys there. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But that's a good question, Cowboy X Factor. Joseph Serrani says, Joey, who's your guy at cornerback 2? I honestly have no idea. At this point, I really don't. A lot of people say Sidney Jones, which I'm not really high on, obviously. Avonte Maddox gets by on double moves. I don't know. Avonte Maddox is a good balance, but I don't know if he's going to be that guy. I mean, Trevor Williams is probably a guy I would really like to start. I mean, this is a guy that was undrafted by the Chargers a few years back and had 2 good years and really just has been fighting with injuries. What was one of the best cornerbacks? I think in 2017 he was a top 10 cornerback in the league until he ended up getting hurt. Went to the Cardinals last year. He only played in like 2 games. So, I mean, he's had a very rough, injuries have set him back. So to get a fresh start with the Philadelphia Eagles and hopefully he just stays healthy, it would be nice. You know what I mean? It would be nice. Optimist says, I could see Curry coming back on a 1-year cheap deal. I do too. 100%. 100% because the Eagles always do that. They let go of Timmy Jernigan because he was a high number, cap number for the year, and then they got him back for $1.5 million. So, I mean, the most that Bradham is going to get is like $1.5 million if he comes back for a year. It's going to be interesting, Joe. It really is. Ryan Dixon says, is a trade for Von Miller still there? I don't know. I don't know what his contract is. Obviously, he's making some good money right now. So I don't know if, obviously the Broncos are getting a lot younger now. They were probably one of the oldest rosters in the league, probably the oldest. I think they beat us. Or maybe not. I think they were right behind us. Broncos are making a lot of changes, but you're going to have to trade for him, and I don't know if that's going to happen, obviously. I think we're just going to stay put what we have. I know Lord Dagger's a big fan of Sidney Jones. Big fan of Sidney Jones. So down the road, we're just gonna have to see. Interesting with the offensive line. You have Jack Driscoll that we drafted from Auburn, and they have him. He's an undersized guy that's really not going to play tackle in the league. I think the Eagles are going to put him at guard or backup center. Kelsey has this year and next year left on his contract, obviously, so need to watch out for that in the coming day. In the coming year to see what's going on. But that Prince Tega Wanabo that we drafted from Auburn as well, got a very high ceiling to be a starting tackle in the league, but how much he needs to prove is what he needs to prove. And Jordan Mailata is more ready than ready. Not saying ready to start, but I think he's gotten to the case where he's been injured pretty much every year since he's been drafted. The past couple of years, Jordan Mailata is 6'8", 350 pounds, absolute monster, absolute beast, but he needs to stay healthy. I know I've had problems with depth with the offensive line. One guy goes down. I'm not a fan of Matt Pryor at right guard. I think we need to find someone better because that was just a disgraceful play. We lost Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks for the wild card game last year, and he played horrible. It was just really bad. Matt Pryor did good when he came in and played against the NFC East, but that was the NFC East. But playing a playoff caliber team it just didn't work. It didn't help out. So Pryor had a lot of issues. Obviously, is he a horrible backup? Sorry, guys. Is he's a horrible backup? I'm not really a big fan. I'm just not. I think the depth just needs to get better. Jordan Mailata needs to, you can have your future tackle in Jordan Mailata, or you can have a guy that can play guard and play tackle because they've had him do both positions. No, this is a guy who played rugby. He's got very violent hands. I mean, his size is very rare in the NFL, and if you could play at a high level with that size, you're going to be a lockdown tackle for a long time. For a team, for a franchise. So can't really complain about that at all. Cowboy Shark says, "Oh yeah, Joey, I want to ask this. Did you have any thoughts about that draft day trade Cowboys and Eagles made because Philly picked their player and then Dallas traded up for Tyler Bidas?" No, you know what? I was at work when all this happened, so I didn't really get to see it, but I found out that we traded with the Cowboys. But futuristically for that draft, we trade. I know the Cowboys went up and got that center, but the Eagles turned one pick into four picks. Howie Roseman, with all the trades Howie Roseman did in this draft, he got he traded one pick to the Cowboys and turned that into four picks from other teams. So, it wasn't just an eye for an eye, one pick for one pick. Later, with other teams involved, he actually ended up getting four picks out of one pick, which is pretty good. So, yo, Philly Fresh, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Not much, man. We're just talking about the roster right now. Nothing crazy. The usual, since we have nothing to do and we're bored out of our minds and need some content. You know what I mean? I want football around. I need this to come around. I sub to you when I seen your videos on Facebook. Who, me? Ryan Dickens says, "What receiver breaks 1,000 yards this year, or with the mixture of wide receivers, does anybody break 1,000?" I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. If I would love Deshaun Jackson to get 1,000-yard year this year, but obviously with his health and what's going on, you don't really know what you're going to get out of him. But I really hope Jalen Reagor really comes up and does some good things. I honestly think he could do a lot. I think he can literally. I think if they do like reverses or they do some wide receiver screens, I think Reagor would be perfect for that. So. We're just gonna have to see, man. I need to see what John Hightower and Quez Watkins could do with their break. There's gonna be a lot of competition at wide receiver this year. I'm telling you. And I haven't heard much news about Alshon Jeffrey, man. It is still quiet. It is almost June, post June, so we're going to see if Alshon Jeffrey gets cut in a few weeks. Should be interesting because I want him gone, man. Obviously, they could split up that 16 million in dead cap for a few years and do some good things. So I know, Matt. Trust me. Waylon somebody says Clay Matthews, Logan Ryan, and Hyde. Logan Ryan actually signed. Oh, Logan Ryan. Um, Clay Matthews would be pretty cool too. I don't see why not. I mean, I don't know how much he has left in the tank. I don't know if he still does. You know what I mean? Just have a veteran guy there. Obviously, I don't know if he wants to get paid or whatnot, but he's. We're gonna see what happens with the linebacker group. But it's the linebacker group is very. It's crazy how we never really talk about the linebackers that much every year because the Eagles really haven't valued it. But once Nigel Brown got released, I said, "Holy shit!" They are really going to. They are really trying to get this wide receiver, this linebacker room like prepared and get them younger and get better. So I'm a big Hightower fan. I am as well, Brian. Yo, Petoskey, what up, bro? What up? Elliot Petoskey in the building. Bro, Sanders better go off. I just got his jersey. I hope he does too, man. Honestly, if the Eagles used him earlier in the year last year, he would have had over 1,000 yards, man. He would have. But, man, you see how much better he got throughout the year? Not even just running in the backfield, being that gadget type running back, but going out for passes. Holy crap. I mean, it was amazing just seeing a running back do that. I mean, I love it. I mean, that just makes our offense even more diverse because we have guys like Boston Scott and Miles Sanders that can go out for passes, not even just from the backfield, but could play like a wide receiver role in a weird way as well. So it's pretty cool. I don't buy it either, Matt. Between Alshon and Carson Wentz, I don't buy it either, bro. King Post says, yeah, Jeffrey and Peters both need to go, and Shady shouldn't come back either. I'm not, you know what? The whole LaShawn McCoy thing has got to stop. It really has to stop at this point. It really does. It's too much, man. Like, it's over. It's done. You know what I mean? So, it's done. There's no point. Like, if we didn't have Miles Sanders, like, if we didn't draft a running back, then I'd say, yeah, no problem. Like, I wouldn't mind it. But, like, we already got two guys in the backfield. McCoy, it's a wasted roster spot. It's just wasted. There's nothing you're really going to get out of it. You know what I mean? You're not going to get much out of it. Ryan Dixon says, I remember those ugly screens we used to throw to Jeffrey last season. What the fuck? It was so. Yeah, well, you know what? Mike Rowe is a big problem with this offense as well. He made this offense look so predictable. I think what game was it? I think it was the first Seahawks game we had, and I think that the linebacker from that team was like, oh, they were the Eagles were so predictable what they were doing. Kind of what Chip Kelly did in the same way. He didn't run. He ran to the left, ran to the middle, ran to the right, short pass. I mean, it was pretty much cookie cutter clear what he did there. Um, Benedict, what's up, man? Hey, Joey. You think Greg Ward will play some snaps next year? I hope so. I mean, he's definitely going to be on the roster next year. That's definite. I think I have the Eagles keeping at least 7 receivers in this draft. I mean, 7 receive in this draft. Jesus Christ, 7 receivers on the roster. So I like Greg Ward. I would like to see Greg Ward with the starters around him, not off the street guys around, but have the starters around him and do some things there. So I don't mind that at all. Chase Gordon says, "Who needs to have a breakout season?" If someone was to have a breakout season, honestly, right now, and it doesn't even have to be one person, but if someone needs to have a breakout season this year, it is Miles Sanders, number one. I think Deshaun Jackson should have a breakout year, at least 800 to 1,000 yards, somewhere in between. Jalen Rieger. I mean, they already have Jalen Rieger. A lot of ESPN analysis guys are putting Jalen Rieger to be rookie of the year this year. I think he has the speed and he has the capability of where he needs to go and where he could fit in this offense. As long as they use him the right way. Obviously, I don't want him just used to be a gadget wide receiver because this is what I think. Mentally, this team gets me crazy because this is what I think half the time. Jet sweep with Jalen. Hell no. I don't know how they're incorporating Jalen Hurts into this offense. I have no idea. I'm still confused over it. I'm still confused. I'm still confused over it. Derek Barnett needs a breakout season. That's probably very important for defense. He really does, man. This is like make it or break. I mean, the Eagles already picked up his option for next year, so they already picked up an option for 2021. So he's technically going to be here another 2 years. I don't know why. I think they. I don't know. Are they happy with him? I guess so. They don't pick up an option because they dislike a player, obviously. But his productivity needs to be up a lot more. I mean, he's playing like he's a third round pick right now. You know what I mean? He needs to get better at what he's doing. Bro, DJX has his breakout year 40 years ago. I want him to have another one, bro. I want him more than 2 games. Nah, 1 game. He didn't even play in the second game. Well, 1.5 games. He played in the Bears game. I want to see some 70-yard bombs at DJX as well, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Joshua Kerr says Sidney Jones or Cravon LeBlanc for cornerback too. Cravon is not. Cravon is going to be in competition with Roby Coleman for the slot. You know what I mean? He's going to play in the slot in the nickel spot. Cravon's not going to be an outside corner for us. It's not going to happen. That's not his skill set. His skill set is on the inside. We need him for the inside, obviously. So that's where I'm going with that. Oh, you're talking about Jalen Rieger. I think you meant Jalen Hurts. Sorry. King Post says, Yo, Joey Barnett, Sidney Jones, and Dillard are the guys that need to prove themselves. Yeah, that's right, man. They do. Barnett does. Sidney Jones definitely does because it's just all it's been is disappointment. Besides a few plays that he has made by coming into games like a sub corner that comes in when we need to have him in there. And Andre Dillard, I don't know dude. There's something going on with Andre Dillard. I don't know what it is. I mean, the Eagles are like, there's something going on behind the scenes. Like they're saying, like, oh, do they trust it? Why am I seeing all these reports about like, do the Eagles trust Andre Dillard? And I think they're just saying that because Jason Peters might come back to the Eagles, and like I heard that there was like 4 other teams that he might go to, but I'm like, is he seriously gonna go to another team? I'd be surprised, but I just don't. I just don't see it. I just don't see it at all. Obviously, it's just like what the hell's going on. Lord says he plays better in the slot. Yes. Flagger, what's up? What's up? What's going on? How are we doing today? How's everybody doing today? Steve and PS4, how do you feel about the linebacker position? I feel good. I feel comfortable right now. I mean, the guys haven't hit the field yet, but I feel pretty good. I mean, I'm not going crazy over it, but I feel pretty good that we're gonna have some good competition at the linebacker spot. So I can't really complain about it. You know what I mean? Chase says, I'm excited to see what Darius Slay can do for us. I am too, man. I think he's, Fletcher Cox. It was funny because Fletcher Cox got interviewed talking about why Darius Slay coming to Philly. He texted them and said, if you want to win, come to Philly, and that's pretty much how the conversation got Darius Slay to come here. Obviously, the Lions probably had some Darius Slay input, like, hey, we want to trade you, but what team do you really want to go to? Blah blah blah. So they made a deal, and that's pretty much what happened. No, we're not gonna miss this one, bro. Slay is very proven, bro. Slay is still in his prime. You know what I mean? I don't think he's out of his prime yet. He might be 2 years out of still in his prime. You know what I mean? I think he's got another 2 years, maybe 2 to 3 years, till he's pretty much gonna be horrible. Philly girl, Philly. Sorry, I read it as fly girl. My bad. Sorry. I apologize. We're gonna miss this one like we did. I don't know if Adrian Killens is gonna be on special teams. Most likely. Um, yeah, Adrian Killen's going to be on special teams. I don't think he's going to be in the backfield. I think he will be a reserve running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, I think that's what could happen. I think he will be just a guy on reserve, kind of like how Boston Scott was, kind of like how he started out. You know what I mean? Just being like a reserve type running back. That if you do need to dress him, then yeah, it could happen. So I love Adrian Killens though, but for him getting tackled by a linebacker in the league, I mean, I just don't know if he can survive a hit. He's 165 pounds, 168 pounds, whatever it is. Eagles has Lana says if the Eagles felt JP was needed, he'd be signed already. Could be true, man. Could be true. 41 people in the chat. If you guys haven't, I'm actually almost hitting 300 followers on Twitter. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, at Joey Shakes 72, I had it on the bottom of the screen, but I went to go change settings on my computer. I had to delete a lot. I had to redo some stuff on my computer, so it kind of everything was a mess. So at Joey Shake 72, if you guys have not, if you have any questions or whatnot, just follow me. I've been trying to get people to follow me on there as well. I don't really tweet too much, but I retweet, and if people ask me questions, I'm usually there. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, guys. We talk about a lot of Eagles stuff. You know how it is, Eagles content all over the place. If you guys haven't done that, trying to work on doing a collaboration with a few Eagles YouTubers. Kind of want to do some things soon because, to be honest, guys, like I need to talk to somebody about the Eagles instead of obviously, I want to talk about the Eagles with a lot of other people. You know what I mean? I like being like not a podcast per se, but just like just hanging out and talking about the birds, and stuff like that. So. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, we got a lot going on here. It's free, so hey, it is what it is. If you guys, haven't, I pretty much super chats and donations are available as well. I pretty much collect money on that to upgrade this channel a lot more. So that's where that's going to, and I let you guys know what money's being spent on what I'm doing. So that's much appreciated from everybody, and the support has been crazy, so I do appreciate it. Hit a like on this video if you guys haven't either. Kind of push this content out a little bit more. Kills like the rush. King Post says, Joey, if you think Rieger is going to get his chance before JJ, how he seems like that guy who starts JJ even after his shit-filled season, literally. Yeah, it was bad, but no, that's definitely not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. This is a new. I don't understand why you're saying that. You know what I mean? I understand why you're saying that, but at the same time, there's a lot more going on with this team, and I think you don't draft Jalen Rieger in the first round for that to happen. You know what I mean? So you really don't want that to happen. You really don't. $2 super chat from Stephen Joyce. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. It's much appreciated, man. Very much appreciated. Let me go back to what I was. Okay. No, when Namdi was on the Eagles, he was out of his prime. He was good with the Raiders, but he did not do a damn. He was out of his prime by the time we actually got our hands on him. That was just, we got him too late in his career. Chase Gordon says Amari Cooper going to be shut down now. Roby Coleman is pretty solid to guard CD. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of Amari Cooper. Obviously, I think he's a good player, but I don't know. I feel like he gets hurt way too much. That's why the Raiders got rid of him. I know a lot of Raiders fans. A lot of guys were talking about Amari Cooper and saying like it was always his shoulder, his knee, his thigh. It was always something going on. There was always something going on with him, and that's why it was just it was just annoying at one point. It was just too much. You know what I mean? So I'm not big on Amari Cooper, but I do think he's a good player. But I think this we could definitely guard offenses down. I think with what we have, we literally have been lined up 5 to 10 yards from a receiver. These corners are not doing that this year. These corners have literally been lining up so damn far that Jim Schwartz is pretty much afraid to have these guys go man to man. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Like, it'd be 3rd and 5, and we're lined up 10 yards. Like, we're literally giving them the yards. And then if you don't make the tackle, that's where you get hurt and they get extra yards. But this year is a different year because it's not going to be as easy this year for the Eagles in 2020 for offenses to throw on this team. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy anymore to just throw a 70-yard pass on us like it's nothing. Like, we have players now. You know, Malik Jackson pretty much came out and said today, like, offensive lines are going to have issues with us. So you really have to look at it as a whole and say, you know, the Eagles aren't that easy on defense anymore. Like, the trenches have pretty much always been good, but the secondary just hasn't been very good because we don't have proper guys. We don't have much high caliber talent. You know, we don't have first, second tier guys at the corner position. And I think Darius Slay is one of those guys. You know, I think Roby Coleman is one of those guys. You know what I mean? I think Sidney Jones needs to have a big year. I mean, I'm pretty much done with Sidney Jones, but hey, if he plays well, then good for him. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really complain about it. Ryan Dixon Killens will be a Pro Bowler as a gunner if he could tackle. Yeah, no, there's no way they're putting Killens as a gunner, bro. Like, still like someone's gonna break his bones. Like, um I don't know, but we're gonna have to see, man. Killens is a big question mark. Truly Drex says, did we actually send an offer to Clowney? It was speculated that we did send an offer, which I think the Eagles probably did. I think they just knocked on the door and they said, hey, what's going on? And I think they just closed the door and walked away, and that was it. And they're kind of just waiting to see what happens with this whole thing going on. Because apparently the Seahawks and Eagles have matched an offer. There have been 5 teams interested in Jadeveon Clowney. I know the Titans have, I think, offered, 4 or 5 different times, and Clowney has not accepted. I mean, if you add Clowney to this roster, am I a big fan of it? No, but as a player, I think you're gonna have the best defensive line. I think the Eagles still have the best defensive line right now. Okay, I think they have the best. I just think outside pass rush on one of the sides, Derek Barnett, I really don't trust that much. I just don't really trust him that much. But I'm hoping he has a better year this year. And that's all I'm really asking for. Chase Gordon says, "Oh, what do you think about Roby Coleman at cornerback?" Stav Cohen has joined Chase Squad. Yo, Stav, thank you very much for joining the squad, bro. Do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Where was I? Roby Coleman at cornerback. Love him. Love him. Howie Roseman actually mentioned something about this too, about this Roby Coleman signing. Going into 2017 season, the Howie Roseman mentioned that he tried getting Roby Coleman when he was getting out of his rookie contract. He tried getting Roby Coleman that year, but unfortunately they couldn't get him. Howie has always liked him, and he just plays at a very high level. He's got great reflexes on the inside. He's called the slot god for a reason, and he just does a lot of, he's a big trash talker. He's got a lot of swag. He brings something really nice. So I think there's going to be good competition between Crayvon LeBlanc. The competition between Crayvon LeBlanc and Roby Coleman will be good. I think Roby starts, obviously. We have Crayvon LeBlanc for this year, so we're going to have to see what happens with that. Who's your sleepers to make the roster? Butch Jones. My sleepers to make the roster. I have John Hightower making the roster for Boise State. I don't know, man. I would like to have one of these bruiser backs undrafted guy. Well, one's undrafted, but I'd like to have one of these 2 guys, like Michael Warren from Cincinnati, or have Elijah Holyfield come in. I do like Michael Warren a lot. I think Michael Warren brings a little bit more to the table. I think he has a little bit more elusiveness to him as a bruiser back. I think he can do a lot more with his size than what Elijah Holyfield can do, even though I do like Elijah Holyfield as well. But if the Eagles just like a guy that's just going to ground and pound, Elijah Holyfield could be that guy. So those are pretty much my guys. I would love Quez Watkins to get in there as well. I just need to see more what these guys are bringing to the table. So. Yo, Eagle Slayer, what's going on, man? Oh man. Oh yeah. Big D. Rieger's father played for the Eagles. Played for a couple. He won a Super Bowl with the Colts, and yeah, was an Eagle as well. Yep. So that's it's good, man. So coming from Jalen Rieger's father that played for the Eagles, now it's like, hey, Dad, like what, you know, what do we what's it like playing for the Eagles and what's the expectation, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm glad that he gets a little bit of background of the city and playing for the team. Seven Joyce, man, thank you for everything, dude. Do appreciate it, man. King Post says exciting to think of Rieger, DJ surrounding Ward and the tight ends. It's going to be scary, man. If this offense can if this play call like Doug Peterson has all of the pressure on him. You know what I mean? He has all of the pressure on him this year. So there's a lot that could happen. And I think it's all on Doug's shoulders now. So he has all these offensive assistants now. And, he just needs some ideas, I guess. He's play calling, but for all these other guys to come in and have to pitch these ideas offensively, how to use all these players, I can't really complain about that. When they got rid of Carson Walsh, the wide receiver coach, Mike Rowe, the offensive coordinator, I was really happy. The first bit of business that happened was those two coaches were gone. The wide receivers, I don't know what Carson Walsh was doing with these receivers. I don't know what Mike Rowe is doing with using players to put players in the best positions to win football games. That is the job as an offensive coordinator. You look at matchups, you study matchups, you put your players in the right spot to win football games. That's where all that comes in. Um, Dallas Chandler. Isaac J. Javier, what's up, man? Joshua Kirk says Kavan will ease the pain. Kavan Wallace, man, number 42 is his number now, and pretty excited to see what he's going to bring to this team. See if Kavan Wallace is going to give Jalen Mills a run for his money at starting at that position. That's going to be pretty exciting to see. Joe says barely saw Malik Jackson last year. He got hurt so early. Yeah, well, he got hurt the first game of the year, so it sucked. And he hasn't really been hurt his whole career. But I thought Malik Jackson would have been gone with the signing of Javon Hargrave, but they're keeping him. And this is even now you have depth with Malik Jackson behind both of them. It's gonna be pretty fun. Clowney will cost us so many penalties it wouldn't even be funny. Yeah, he'd probably cost us a lot of penalties because he's an Eagle, obviously. I know he's gotten penalties with other teams, but he likes to get away with shit as well. Turbo Taz says, should we sign Cameron Wake? I don't know. I thought I read something about Cameron Wake. Like, I thought he retired. I thought he retired. I could be wrong, but I thought Cameron Wake retired. I remember Chip Kelly tried going after him. During one of the free agencies, I remember when Cameron Wake was on the Dolphins. I remember that. Yo, Jakes Wolf, what's up, man? I hope they all make it, Eagle Slayer. I hope all the receivers make it. I hope Hightower. I hope Quez Watkins. Rieger's definitely going to be there, of course. Um, but we're just going to have to see. I mean, I'm hoping they keep 7 receivers this year. That's where it's going to be awesome. So, 43 people in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight on a short stream, guys. I didn't want to, go crazy tonight, but obviously I like to do something that's more scheduled. If you haven't liked this video, please like the video and push the content out there. If you guys haven't subscribed, at all, subscribe. I mean, we have a lot more to talk about, a lot more. The off season is still rolling. We got a lot, hopefully, 1 or 2 moves coming, and we're gonna see what happens with what's going on with the pandemic and everything. So you haven't subscribed, boom, subscribe, and super chats and donations are available for the chat as well. So. If you think the Eagles keep 7 wide receivers, if not, who's getting cut? I mean, honestly, JJ's still going to be here regardless of what's going on. So I honestly don't know who can get cut. I'm not even sure. I don't know. Because Alshon Jeffrey, is he going to be back? I don't even want to talk about him. I don't even want to talk about Alshon Jeffrey. Like, I still don't believe he's going to be here. Like, I still don't believe he's going to be here. I haven't seen one thing from a coach saying he's going to be here in 2020. No coach has said he was going to be playing in 2020. Nobody did. Nobody. Okay, I don't want to hear from Eagles Insider, oh, Alshon Jeffrey's going to be a major, big part of this offense. Like, I don't believe a damn thing they say. Obviously, they work for the Eagles, so they have to say great things. But I haven't heard Howie. I haven't seen nothing saying that Alshon will be on the field. Someone needs to call one of these guys and say, will Alshon be playing on the field for the Eagles in 2020? So that's all I got to say about that. Legend Kill, what's up, bro? Says that was the difference between 2017 and the last 2 years. A lot of coaches giving their input, helping with game plan. And Frank Reich was amazing with the Eagles in 2017. Game plan perfectly. This is why he's not here. This is why he's the head coach of the Colts, that are pretty much another team on the rise right now. You know what I mean? Oh, good. Sorry, guys. NFL Talk, what's up, man? Ryan Dixon, how many receivers do we have going into preseason? We still have Robert Davis. We're going to have a lot of guys. We're going to have like 15, 16 receivers going into preseason right now. Zion Mimez says, how long before another Super Bowl win? Bro. We need to go to a Super Bowl in 2020. We need to go to a Super Bowl this year, guys. Like, isn't that the goal every year? What is your goal of being a fan of your team? What is the goal of each team going into the season? Winning a Super Bowl. I'm expecting us to be in a Super Bowl, like now, like this year. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to happen every damn year. Every year. You know what I mean? I know it's a weird question, but that's the goal every year. So I can't really complain. And you know what? We make it, we don't. But at the same time, I'm excited about this year. I think we've upgraded. Not just upgraded as in positions, but we've upgraded in youth with talent. Some teams' goal is to tank. Oh, God. Philly Girl says, how nervous are you about the linebacker position right now? I'm actually feeling all right. You know what I mean? Until we see what's going on. I think there's just a lot of guys wanting to fight for that spot right now, for those couple spots between Shatavis Brown and Nathan Gary. With the draft picks that we've got this year, I think Davion Taylor's got a lot of upside. I think Davion Taylor, I don't know if he'll start this year, but as a third-round pick, he should play as a nice role player. But if he could show something, it would be nice. Sean Bradley from Temple, I did like that pick. He's probably going to be our best coverage linebacker we've had if he's on the roster. It'd be nice to have him in the building. So it's just a matter of time because we can't get these guys on the field. This pandemic is screwing everything up that we're trying to do. So I feel comfortable with it right now, but as the preseason goes on and the coaches are having their meetings, they're going to say, okay, how do we feel about the linebacker position? They say, we might need to bring in somebody, blah, 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 blah. And you bring in Nigel Bradham, and that's the case. If that happens, that happens. You know what I mean? Then I feel a lot better that Nigel could be there, and then whoever plays next to Nigel will play a lot better because of playing around a lot of good players. Because I think that's what's going to benefit for some of these linebacker guys, some of these players at the linebacker spot, as well as playing around other good players, being a product, being a nice added addition. Not a guy that's going to be some high caliber linebacker, some full hybrid linebacker, but somebody's going to come in and, and do a good job, with a lot of good things around this player. So that's how I feel about the linebacker position right now. Fuck Alshon. Yes. Thank you, Benedict. Appreciate it, bro. I think everyone's done with Alshon, Joe. I think everybody is. Or you have the ones that are like, oh, he won a Super Bowl with us, and, he won a Super Bowl with us, and there's not, he's got to be here. Jesus. Who's the X Factor this season? These receivers are the X Factor this season. The play calling is the X factor. The offensive coordinating, the planning when you're playing against teams. Okay, that's going to be your X factor this year. Legend Killer says, not nervous at all. TJ Edwards, Tavis Brown, Sean Bradley are the guys, but Davion Taylor getting snaps certain packages, and Gary. Yeah, no, I agree. I forgot to add TJ Edwards, the undrafted linebacker from Wisconsin as well. I'm a big fan of him as well. Showed a lot of flashes last year when we had some injuries. So excited to see. Joe says, who would you start at linebacker if the season were to start today? Oh, boy. Today? I have to go with what I've seen so far, and it's hard because I haven't seen these other guys on an NFL field yet. You know what I mean? It's really hard. Maybe TJ Edwards and Nathan Gary for the moment. That'd probably be my two guys right now. TJ Edwards and Davion Taylor maybe, and then have Nathan Gary as your serviceable backup guy. That could be another one as well. Appreciate Flag Girl. Philly Girl. Jesus, I keep saying Flag Girl. Sorry. It's late. Don't be mad at me. Everybody don't be mad at me. Legend Kill says, Alshon's best years in 2017. He had 13 games of under 60 yards and had a lucky touchdown against the Vikings. Yeah, and he was playing with the torn rotator cuff as well that whole year. If you guys remember, he played with a torn rotator cuff. I don't know how he did that. For a guy that played it with a torn rotator cuff in 2017, not knowing he had a torn rotator cuff and then seeing what he did that year, obviously the numbers don't, he's not over 1,000 yards, but hey, it is what it is. I think, Eagle Slayer 95 says we improved almost everywhere. I think we have too. Ryan says, we have some versatile linebackers. And that is right, dude. That is too, Ryan, because, Ryan, I agree, because certain linebackers that we do have, some guys are good at blitzing, some guys are good at coverage. Everyone brings something different to the table, so this could work out pretty good. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to see what happens. Linebackers, I'm telling you, linebackers exciting. It is. I made a video on it, so if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. I'd like to say Sean Bradley, but TJ Edwards, yeah. Joe says TJ Edwards has some nice tackles when he played. Yeah, he did. King says, Joey, you sound so depressing. Dude, I've worked all day today, okay? I have worked all day. It's been a long day. Long day today. 2 girls, 1 rotator cuff. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 53 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Super chats and donations are available as well to upgrade this channel to a better stage. please hit the like button and push this video out. Do appreciate everybody doing that. Support has been unreal the past. This has probably been the most successful off season. You guys are a part of that, so I do appreciate everybody supporting the channel. It's been awesome. Sorry, I try not to do it, but I'm I'm a working person. I don't sit on my ass all day. I try to. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to be tired. I try to stay up, but fix that. Yeah, I think we have all that, Ryan. I think we do too. I know we have all that. I just want these guys to hit the field already, man. It's like we talk about it all the time, but it's like to a point where we just need dagger. When I put up highlights of TJ Edwards, I see a fearless guy who hits gaps quick and wraps up really well. I also saw Brown, who I thought would be a special teams guy at the most. That changed. Yeah, no, I mean, Brown could probably be a special teams guy. He hasn't had that many snaps in the NFL. He came in to the Chargers as a linebacker because of injury. We do a lot, with all the different guys we do have. But Brown is going to be a big question mark. If you watch the tape from 2017, we played the Chargers when I think Brown had a tackle in the backfield. I don't think it was. Oh no, it wasn't in the backfield. I think Wentz gained like a few yards. Kind of was chasing Wentz in the backfield and caught it and got him right in the leg. So should be interesting to see what goes on with all these guys. But we just need these guys on the field because I can't give I can't give a proper analysis on all of these guys for what they're doing. Master Pete, what's up, bro? We're just chilling, dude. Joey, can I borrow $2 till Wednesday? Philly Girl says, dude, you aren't required. No, I ain't forcing myself. I like doing this, but it's just the part of the day where it's just, you know what it is. Kimbo says, I swear if Alshon and JJ take away a roster spot from Hightower and Watkins, I'm going to be pissed. I'll be mad if Goodwin makes over these rookies too. I don't know. I don't know. Marquise Goodwin is... I just don't want... I don't know if Marquise Goodwin is just assurance in case these rookies don't pan out. Besides Rieger, of course, if Watkins or John Hightower don't pan out, then I guess I'm not even sure. I just want there's a lot of receivers. I have a feeling that we're going to lose one of these guys, whether it's Hightower, whether it's Quez Watkins. I know, Master Pete, I've been watching all your videos on all your football vids. I've been watching I don't know what game you're playing, but that shit looks cool. Skrilla95, what up, Joey? Joining late was gaming. What I missed? Nothing, bro. We're just talking about the roster. Kind of just seeing if we're, a contending roster for 2020. All that good stuff. Nothing crazy. I gotta fix this later today. You gotta have assurance with Djax as well. Eagle Slayer 95 said, you got to. Djax got hurt, and what happened? I mean, what happened? We had nothing behind that. You know what I mean? We had nothing behind that with speed or anything like that. We really had nothing behind it. That's why it was so annoying. Like then we had to really. Doug had to, and Mike Rowe had to, try to create separation with certain plays that where you use our running backs a lot. You look at Green Bay and Buffalo when we played those two teams, and how did we beat those two teams, guys? We beat them with the run game. We didn't pass the ball. We ran the ball down their throat. Oh, God, Chris Hansen. That Joe, that's the story of the Eagles. That is the story of the Philadelphia Eagles. They had favoritism on veteran players, and that's it. You know? That's just the way it has been, and that's what's hurting this football team. This team, we shouldn't be looking for wide receivers this year. We shouldn't have been looking for wide receivers, period. Shouldn't have happened. It really shouldn't have happened. We might as well should have drafted Hollywood Brown. We might as well should have drafted him. Because Andre Dillard, you move up and get Andre Dillard in a heavy defensive line draft. Eagles tried moving up to the 13th overall pick last year. Didn't happen. Obviously, you go up and get Dillard. You re-sign Jason Peters. He comes back. It's just, I don't know. It's too much, man. I can't. I just don't get how you draft a first round talent. I don't care what Jason Kelsey said. Jason Kelsey said, "Oh, he's got. You know, I understand he's around him on the field. You know, he's his only weakness is explosiveness." I'm just like, okay, well, why can't the guy get a snap? He started what, 2 games? He played right tackle for 1 game. I mean, am I seeing something wrong here? Like, am I seeing something wrong? I mean, Deshaun can get cut, but I mean, at this point, he could get cut. But I mean, would he actually get cut, or put him on pup list until week 8? If you put him on pup list, he's out until week 8. Doesn't come back till week 9. Then you're pretty much good after that. Then there's really no problem. You know? I don't think the Eagles would have the balls to let Deshaun Jackson go because of how much speed he's got. Even if he's hurt and going to be out a few weeks, I don't think they'll ever get rid of him. So, Joey, why do you keep getting butt hurt by RP? Well, I hate that damn game. So, I hate fucking Call of Duty. Hate it. Legend Kill says, I'm still pissed from what his name we let go because we kept Sproles. He was a slot wide receiver that was good returning. Oh, you mean, who was that receiver we had that went to the Texans? Come on. Dagger, you know. Shit. What was his name? He went to the Texans. He just got an extension recently. It was a practice squad receiver that played well, and then we let him go. It wasn't Shelton Gibson. It was another guy. Shelton Gibson's another one too. I'm pissed about. What was the other guy? Come on, DeAndre Carter. DeAndre Carter was the other guy we let go, and really pissed me off because he was just a guy that was going to be used in open space. You know what I mean? Like just a guy in open space. Nothing crazy. Nothing special. But when we let go of him, and then guess what happens? You do all that, and then this happens where you lose pretty much your whole offense, your whole entire offense by week 2, and you're stuck with Nelson Aguilar. Which I'm glad that it actually happened, because if Nelson Aguilar thinks that he's the guy that. Can we look up to Nelson Aguilar and look up to him to make plays for us? Then, yeah, we could give it a shot. But in this case, it never happened. Aguilar drops a perfect a perfect sideline pass against the Falcons. The Vikings game, he went for a catch, then he kind of just pulled his body back and didn't decide to catch it. I don't know if the sun went. No, we were in a dome, so there was no sun in his eyes. The Patriots game, perfect pass in the end zone, couldn't hold on to it. You know what I mean? He has dropped, that Falcons game would really piss me off, because even on that screen pass to Julio Jones, there was a push in the back on that play to get the block for Julio. Never called it. Okay? Paul Turner was another. Well, Paul Turner was he was the only guy who could catch on our team. Yeah, Master P. Dot. I think that's all that he has to do. Yeah. Philly Girl says, "I'm new to your channel, so I'm curious what you thought about picking a QB in the second round." Um, I think Philly Girl doesn't. I might think about another person. I think there's another Eagles YouTuber called Philly Girl. I'm not. I'm not sure though. I thought so, but I'm not really sure. Jalen Hurts. Look, all right. So Jalen Hurts in the second round. I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't. Did I freak out? No, but after hearing Howie Roseman for like a week and a half about why this pick came to be, okay, Jalen Hurts, this has nothing to do. Of course, there's an assurance policy with it. Backup quarterbacks always come with an assurance policy of your starter. That's normal. That's not because it's Carson Wentz, because it's normal. Eagles have been trying to draft quarterbacks fifth, sixth round for a long time. Still haven't hit on any of them. Obviously, you're not going to hit on one that late. So, Howie Roseman wants to get the backup quarterback position set for the next 4 to 5 years. That's what I think is why we're doing it. Because just think about it. Look what the Saints are doing. You know, you extend Drew Brees for 2 years. You extend Hill for 2 years, $16 million. They just paid Hill as a backup quarterback / role player on offense, $16 million guaranteed. And then they go out and sign Jameis Winston on a 1-year deal, which is pretty cheap, but that's how much money. That's why there's so much money. You putting so much money into that position. Are the Eagles going to go out and get a free agent backup quarterback every year? Like, they cost a fortune. Look what we paid Chase Daniel. I mean, just crazy. Everybody hates this pick because this pick should be on the field. Your first and second round pick should be starting on the field. Your third, your fourth, your fifth are role player role player type players that could play have significant snaps, have a chance to make the roster. You know what I mean? I'm not mad over it. I'm over it. But there's a plan. You get Jalen Hurts in the building, and you have him 4 to 5 years. And there's a lot of things you could do. There's just so much you could do with this. This guy will be with Carson Wentz for a while. This guy will have chemistry with receivers that we have on this team already. You don't have to put a quarterback in a playoff game after our starting quarterback gets a dirty shot. And McCown has no snaps, played well, had a few inaccurate passes, but worked the pocket well. But obviously, we had no receivers. Obviously, we can get away with beating the NFC East because they're horrible. But during a playoff game where everything's on the line, you can't have off the street receivers, and we just could do nothing. And the play calling was horrible. Even 8 plays into the wild card game, what was Mike Rowe doing with this offense? On top of everything else, Miles Sanders wasn't even 70% ready to play. He looked like he was hurt. They were barely doing anything with Boston Scott. It was just a mess. They went back to the same old shit. But this is all about having a backup QB in here for the next 4 to 5 years and stabilizing the position. That's all that's about. It's not because Carson Wentz is going to go down and we're going to have Jalen Hurts. Obviously, that comes into effect. If that happens, it happens. But this comes with Jalen Hurts is going to be here. Jalen Hurts, we don't have to spend money at this position anymore. You have him 4 years with a 5th-year option, and that's it. That's all it is. If Jalen Hurts shows in preseason that, holy shit, he could play, good. That's a good sign. That means we didn't waste a second-round pick. Would I have wanted a player to start at another position other than having a backup quarterback with your second-round pick? Obviously, they have a plan with this. Obviously, there's rumors that they're going to integrate Jalen Hurts into this offense. I don't know what they're doing, how they're doing. He's not the fastest guy either, guys. Okay? Not the fastest guy in the world. So, it is what it is. I'm over it. At this point, I'm over it. I'm surprised we didn't draft it. I'm not surprised we drafted defensive lineman Slayer because in that draft when we drafted Andre Dillard, it was a high defensive line draft. I think they tried moving up for that certain guy they wanted. And they said, what, screw it, we're going to go another position. Uh, Philly Gaming says, "What do you think Jalen Rieger gonna do?" I'm not really, I think he's gonna have a big year. I think he's gonna have a really big year this year. I'm very hyped about Jalen Rieger. I am. 1,000 yards, not really sure, but I think he's gonna have a monstrous year this year. Could happen. There is a flag girl. That's why I have it twice in my name. All right, cool. I had no idea. I don't think I've even subbed to you either. Um, Eagle Slayer says, Brad Wright says, Eagles need Chip Barney, Rubble, Kelly Smoothies back. Guys are. Chidera says Nick Foles has balled out and brought the Eagles to the playoffs 4 years even before the Super Bowl run, but the Eagles just don't love him back. No, that's not even right at all. They do. They absolutely adore him. I mean, there's a statue of him. There's a friggin' statue of him at the front of the damn right inside when you go into the entrance to the Lincoln Financial Field. That's not right. Well, Fly Girl, Philly Girl, I think people are just upset because obviously with the second round pick, you don't draft a quarterback. You don't. I mean, if people don't know this, you don't draft a quarterback in the second. If you have a franchise quarterback, you just paid a lot of money to. We're paying Carson a lot of money right now. So when you draft another quarterback in the second round, it raises questions, it raises eyebrows of like, why are they doing this? So I've kind of explained why, but that's just the reason why, obviously. Matt says when we feast on lamb, we'd be like about that lamb chops this season. Legend Kill says I keep telling people Hurts is practically free. I don't want to pay a lot for a free agent guy I don't trust. Plus, you use him in some plays and possibly trade him in a few years. You get three things. Yeah, that's you could trade him in a few years as well if you really if you think he's it is what it is, or other things could happen too. We don't know how Carson's going to play in the next few years, but Carson's my QB and that's all I care about right now. Eagles gonna eat lamb chops. You guys are gonna keep saying that. Uh, Philly Grove says, "Is Ward still with us?" Yes, he is with us for one more year. 2020 is the last year of his contract. Fly Eagles TV says, "How do you think Eagles' offense will change this year?" I think, well, obviously, we're not going to be predictable. So let's put that down as number one. We're not going to be predictable. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be very diverse with their run game, with their run pass attack, especially when you have running backs that can go out for passes. My camera is screwed up because it's trying to focus on me still. I think it's a very good sign that Doug gets a brand new council around him, offensive council around him. Pretty much all the pressure's on Doug Peterson calling the plays. You get some ideas from the offensive assistants, and I think a lot of changes are going to be made with this offense. I think a lot of input. I think we're going to see a totally new offense. I think Doug has all these assistants because later on, I think Doug is going to. Later on, Doug will probably like a few guys that are very good with what they do. And just see what happens with that. So I think it's going to be a very underrated season for the offense. I think there's a lot more that we're going to see. So watch Hurts be on the bench all year. He's technically going to be on the bench. He's not starting, obviously, but how many times you're going to put him in the offense, I don't know. Chidera says Scott should start every time against the Giants because he always balled against them. That was good, man. That was a crazy, crazy game. And they made a huge thing of it. You know, my father texted me and he was like, "Who's this Boston Scott?" And I was like, "He's a practice squad player that just they had to put him in because of injury." He's like, this guy was like a nobody in the league. I said, "No, he wasn't. He's been a practice squad special teams guy for 2 teams, and he got his chance and he ran with it." That's pretty much what happened. I hope Sidney Jones can step up, but you know how I feel about Sidney Jones. Philly Girl says, I understood why I was never even mad, but apparently I'm the black sheep in Eagles Nation. Well, I mean, people are in love with the Eagles, and you know, some fans know what's going on, and some fans just like watching, and that's it. Like, don't know all the details of what's going on, so it's not a bad thing at all. You know what I mean? We missed out on lamb cheesesteaks. Oh, Dagger. I guess Dagger's not playing anything tonight. Are we really going to re-sign Greg Ward after this year? I liked him. I always go back to watch the highlights to those last 4 games that we had. I even watched the full game. If you guys go, I think you guys can watch the full games on Game Pass is free right now. The NFL gave Game Pass free to everybody during the pandemic. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead. It's on there if you guys need to watch full games. Yeah, I'm hoping a new wide receiver coach. I forgot his damn name that played for the Colts. I forgot his name. I haven't talked about him in a long time. But, you know, it wasn't the best wide receiver in the world either in the league, but it doesn't really matter. But I know when Mike Rowe came here, he turned this wide receiver group around. He lit a fire under Nelson Aguilar, man. I'm just, it's been a while, but hey, it is what it is. You want to go home and rethink your life, Andre? Turbo says, "Do you think they will let Darius Slay shadow the number one receiver?" Oh, 100%. Oh, 100. That's a given. Of course, you know what I mean. That's definitely they're gonna look at the matchup, and yeah, they're gonna have Darius Slay on the best guy out there. Spectacular Pooh, what's going on, bro? It's been a while. Everything's good, man. Just working, just dealing with what we're dealing with now, and just getting by every day. You know how it is. But hey, Chris, thank you for stopping by, man. We need to get together soon for a stream. Oh my god, you guys are horrible. Who is Andre Tipton? Yeah, Matt says now you got 900 seconds in that red thinking chair to rethink your life. Oh god. Oh man, 62 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and join the squad. Do appreciate everybody being here tonight. I didn't think there would actually be that many people here, so I appreciate everybody just stopping by, just saying hello and giving your questions out. Really appreciative, man. If you guys haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free. We talk about more stuff. A lot more live streams are coming, guys. It's been very busy. Um, a lot more is coming to you guys. Hit a like on that video if you guys haven't. Guys, hit me up on Twitter with anything. If you guys haven't hit me up on Twitter, at JoeyShake72. I do appreciate if some of you guys would follow me on there. And I like having, I like tweeting everybody seeing what's going on. And, this way I don't have to make a video every 2 seconds as well. I let everybody know what's going on Twitter as well. So, awesome from everybody. Let's see here. We need to properly schedule a stream, bro. We do. I'll hit you up. Just hit me up on Twitter, bro, and we'll talk about it. Kung Po. When the fans come back, I expect there to be lamb signs. Oh my god. So safety position is going to be exciting as well. Obviously, Jalen Mills hasn't played safety since college, since LSU, so that's going to be something that's, he hasn't played in a while. He's not going to be like new to it, but it's been a while since he played safety. I think a new era changed his number from 31 to 21, so like um, a new era for him as well. So I don't think Kevon Wallace. I don't know, dude. Like King, I have no idea. Like King asked, "Do you think Kevon Wallace will start right away?" I'm not really sure, man. I would love it. I would love for him to just have that talent, just to come in here and start. It would be fantastic. I really want the next high caliber safety in this room. I really do. So I hope he does. But you know what? If he has to sit as a third string tight, we do three safety sets as well with his defense. If you guys haven't noticed, three safety sets. Kevon could get some playing time this year, regardless of what goes on. But at this moment, you lose Malcolm Jenkins, you got to switch it up. And when Jalen Mills was re-signed, I was like, here we go. And then I saw that they were changing his position. I was like, huh, okay, well, this is interesting. We've been asking for Rasul Douglas or somebody to start at safety, but never happened. So it's gonna be real nice, Legend. I hope he is, Juan Gotti. I hope he is, man. I'm praying on it. I don't know who's going to be cornerback too. I really don't. I mean, the slot it's gonna be Roby Coleman, and depending on what package they do on the other side, I don't know who's going to be opposite of Slay either. Could be Avante. It could be Sidney Jones. I'm not really sure. I think there's got to be some competition there. So it's going to be interesting. It's a long time coming. Kevon Wallace was probably one of my favorite picks of this draft. One of my favorite picks. Juan says, "Why are you still awake, Broski?" I'm always up late every night. I'm up late every day with nothing to do. Yeah, I know. I know. I saw Malik Jackson, Eagle Slayer. I saw Malik Jackson saying, "Oh, offensive lines are going to have trouble with us." Blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, he's got to get past one game and put some numbers up. Greek Warriors says Sidney Jones and Trevor Williams is going to be nice. Not even Slay. I would like Trevor Williams to start on the outside. Kavana's suspect coverage skills. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Juan says Will Parks will be nice. Feels like people are just overlooking him. I think Will Parks is fantastic because he's not one position. Will Parks isn't here to play just one position. Will Parks is going to move all over the field. He's going to move all over. He can move the corner. He can play inside, outside corner. He can play linebacker. He can line up anywhere. He really can. He can line up anywhere. He could blitz. He could be a safety. I mean, he could pretty much line up anywhere you want him to line up. There's a fucking spider. Hold on. I'm killing this fucking thing. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to kill two spiders that were on my wall. Um, Philly girl, everybody. I know a lot of guys personally that are on the chat. This channel is fantastic. The people that are on this channel are fantastic. Love all these guys. I know a lot of guys personally. Lord Dagger's one guy I talk personally. Big D I talk personally. MC Philly. Desert Eagle 90 is my boy. We pretty much talk like Desert Eagle 90 and I talk pretty much every other day. I have Philly 500's number. Me and him text back once in a while. Spunky 1991's another guy. Rip Spiders. So a lot of nice people on here. King Poe says, hold on. Rip Spires and Philly Girl says Parks might be our surprise key player. I hope so. Philly Girl, I really hope so. I'm hoping. And he's from Philly. You know what I mean? He knows what this culture is all about, and I think he's going to embrace it really well. You know what I mean? Think about Joey. In a couple years, Rieger will be our next Djax. Hightower will kick JJ's ass and be our new X receiver. Ward will be our slot, and Watkins will rotate Rieger or Hightower. Sounds good to me, man. No Spider-Man. You guys are hilarious, man. 69 people in the chat. Do appreciate everybody being here. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Let's go do this. Join the squad if you guys haven't. These people are awesome in here. Appreciate everybody being here. Super chats and donations are available as well to upgrade this channel as well. Well, if you aren't part of the family yet in Shake Squad, subscribe to the channel, man. If you're part of that Eagles content or whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have a lot of fan bases on this channel. If you guys haven't sub it up. He killed. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, but I know you. I know what you're saying though. I think they will use Kavon Wallace in blitzing packages. They could, yeah. King says Davion Taylor looks like Brian Dawkins at linebacker. He so does, doesn't he? I've never seen Davion Taylor get pushed back. Never seen it. I've never seen it. And his tackling he's just so aggressive. It just seems like nothing. He's like a brick wall that no one can get by. It's absolutely amazing. Oh man. And then we go to Spider Lamb. Oh my God. They traveled all the way over here, bro. They traveled all the way over here. I'm gonna be so pissed I can't go to I can't go to the opener this year. This is gonna suck. Did you guys hear the news that? Did you guys hear the damn Birds Nation? What's up, bro? Did you guys hear the news that the NFL is going to be putting in fake crowd noises for the games? Oh my God. This is going to be so cheesy. How many points per game do you think we'll have? We got to have at least 28 to 35 points per game. I want to be scoring over 30 points a game. You can't score 20. We were only scoring, 20 points a game? 21 points a game? I think, Jordan Lynn, appreciate you being here, bro. I think Will Parks will be a very good role player for us. I think that's where I'm heading with him. I do like him though. Oh God, I kill a spider and Jesus, it happens, guys. In this house, it happens. If they weren't allowed this year, then yeah. I'm not happy about that. Philly girl, I'm not happy about that either. I'm not even happy, whatever. The NFL is going to turn into some iCarly fake cheering. Those spiders have the cure for the coronavirus. Trey says, I think it was Fox Sports that said they were going to CGI crowds and fake crowd noises. I forgot who said it, but I knew it was confirmed. Philly Girl says, and does anyone think it's weird that we have Washington week 1? No, it's not. I don't know. I'm just glad we actually have the Cowboys early this year, which is pretty good. We actually have them at our house nice and early this year, which is barely ever happens. We usually have the Cowboys at the end of the year, at our house, but not anymore. Broward says Jerry Jones' teeth look like they've been dipped in coffee for 2 weeks straight. Zodiac J, did you see the report about us looking at Brian Poole from the Jets? No, I didn't see that report. I said if there are no fans, delay the season or cancel it. That's what I agree with. If there's gonna be no fans, you're either gonna delay the season or cancel it. That would make perfect sense. Instead of forcing, that's like they're forcing their way to make money. But you know how they make money? They're making a lot of money. Like, I don't know if the MLB is different, but I know with baseball they make a lot of money from being on TV, just from everybody watching from television. You know what I mean? That's where most of their money is coming from television. But fuck, man. I can't stand fake cheering. I will mute that crap. We had them week 1 last year, and I'm glad we have Dallas early. Yeah, I think the Dallas early was nice. Gonna be home, but guess what? Probably not gonna be able to go to that game because I was hoping to go to that game. Joseph Wagner says, buy peppermint spray. Bugs, spiders, and rodents hate the smell. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thank you for that, Joe. Appreciate it, man. Why did the Chargers cut Trevor Williams? Because he got hurt. Because he couldn't get on the field. And if he got on the field, he couldn't stay on the field. I mean, that's why they cut him. Guy was undrafted. Guy was a top 10 corner in 17. Hey, Trey said it perfectly. He said fake crowd noise is better than Chris Collins worthless. That is perfect. 68 of you guys in here. If you guys haven't, please drop a like on this video. Okay, and push this content out there. I do appreciate everybody being here. Hit the like on the video before you leave today. At least before you leave. I do appreciate it very much. If you haven't joined the squad, sub up the channel and join it. Because we have a lot to talk about in the coming weeks. So be there for that. Donations and super chats are available as well to support the channel further if you guys want to. Always an option. I can't even read that word. I can't even read that word. Zodiac J says, but Kirk Cousins wants the season to start with no fans. He can't take pressure. He still hasn't on a Monday Night Football game. His prime time is horrible. Prime time is horrible. Yo, King has joined the squad. Dude, King, thank you so much for joining, bro. Do appreciate it, man. Much appreciated. If you guys haven't known either, this channel just hit over 8,000 subscribers, I think a week ago, a few days ago. I forgot. But awesome. Do appreciate everybody supporting the way they have been and enjoying the content. Obviously, there's not the best content in the world, but it's all me. It's all me and just being me, and that's all that matters. So it would be weird to hear Gus Johnson comment games with no fans. King says, bro, don't you dare compare us to the sorry-ass Chargers. You know what? I'm actually very happy for Phillip Rivers, man. He's going to have a chance to get a fresh start for the next couple years with the Indianapolis Colts. Unfortunately, guys, the Chargers have never had a good offensive line. They just never have, you know? I have one buddy, my friend Anthony. He's a diehard Chargers fan, man. He was really upset when Phillip Rivers was gone. Very upset. Turbo says Jalen Reagor will do good because Doug's offense will give him as many opportunities as possible. Of course, especially they do a lot of all those screens in the backfield. You know, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it. You know what I mean? I think he's going to flourish. I mean, Jalen Reagor having number 18, Jeremy Macklin's old number, going to rep it nicely for us. Excited, very excited. Can't be any more happy. What did I say the day of the draft? What did I say in that stream earlier that day? I said CeeDee Lamb or Jalen Reagor. I said both of them, and we got Jalen Reagor. It's funny because they were, they were. I thought we weren't even gonna. I wasn't thinking about at that pick. I wasn't even thinking about Jalen Reagor because I wasn't even like in that. I was kind of like, I was still like, kind of staring at the screen because of the CeeDee Lamb stuff that was going on. Yes, that's what I was referring to. Yes, I just don't put it down because I'm not going to be able to read it. It's I was in collaborate whatever the hell it's called. Collab. I can't say that either. All right, I can't talk today anyway, so. Yeah, King Poets, that's true. Jatavis Brown, I don't know, man. I think he could be a special teamer this year. I don't know unless he really pops when he first gets on the field this year. He's had his chances. His statistics aren't fantastic because he's just never. He hasn't played a long time. He hasn't had a lot of starting opportunity. He's played a lot of good. He's played a few good games here and there, but it's just he's a big question mark. Zodiac says Philip Rivers didn't have any receivers. Can't keep getting hurt. He's getting up in age. They still have Paris Campbell, who also got injured. Yeah, I know. They've had injuries as well. Another team with a lot of injuries. But the offensive line the protection has been horrible in San Diego. Or Los Angeles. Eucalyptus. Okay, thank you. Thank you. See, I can read that perfectly. That I can read perfectly. No problem with that. MC, what's up, bro? What's up? Shake's not mad about CeeDee Lamb, but I feel bad for him because he is going to waste his career away. He could. He could. Rip Joey's speech. Whatever, bro. Whatever. By the way, me and Lord Dagger is my gaming buddy. Me and him usually play. I have my gaming channel as well, which I play a lot of games on there as well. So, I don't know. A lot of people don't really like it, obviously. A lot of people don't like video games. So, if anyone's interested in subscribing to it to watch game streams, because I usually stream almost every other night, sometimes pretty much every night. Please let me know in the chat, and I'll send you the link for it. All right, Benedict. I'll see you later, man. Have a good night. All right, dude. Is Cameron Wake, dude? Why is everybody talking about Is Cameron Wake? Is he still in the NFL? I thought he retired. Zodiac says Jim Schwartz has stopped blitzing on third down situations. Is it just me, or does he send our guys in blind on third downs? It's because he doesn't trust he doesn't trust the secondary. Like third downs, we're literally backing up these corners 10 to 15 yards, which I didn't get. You know what I mean? It's just, what game was it last year? Was it last year? No, I think it was the year before when we gave up a 4th and 16. I forgot what game that was last year, I think. Titans or it was the Lions. One of those two damn games. Like, it was just horrible. I mean, just horrible. I know it was pretty much blown coverage, but I don't want us to be doing that anymore. Like, I need our guys to get in a receiver's face. I don't say it have to be man-on-man coverage or at least get in his face, but at least 2-3 yards in front of him would be nice. Legend Killer 5 just sub to Red Wolves Gaming. Do appreciate it, bro. Do appreciate it, man. It's all right, Motherstein. It's all right, bro. You can only make it when you can make it. I did this last second. It's my fault that I stream so damn late, but still have a few people in here, which is good. Oh, the Titans game. Okay. Oh, yeah. It was like 4th and 16. I think it was, what's-his-face that blew coverage. Forgot his name. I forget players that haven't been here in a while. So, Corey Graham, I think it was him. Asante Samuel, man, that was the yeah. You're right. That was the last corner that we had. That was the last corner that was really productive here. Turbo Taz, Miles Sanders is going to have a breakout year. Everyone's saying Miles Sanders is going to have a breakout year, bro. I love Miles Sanders. I do. Joe says, when's the next gaming stream? Probably tonight. Probably tonight. Legend Killer says, I would love our defense to be like 2013 to 14 Cardinals and blitzing. We got guys to do it. I think we do too, man. I think our defense is pretty loaded right now. I mean, I understand linebackers a question mark, and we don't know how Jalen Mills is going to do at safety. And McLeod didn't, Rodney McLeod didn't play well last year either. He didn't really play well at all. It's kind of like, that doesn't really look too good, Corey Graham left Corey Davis open in the end zone. Oh, so he screwed up on 2 plays that game. I don't know. I forgot who was covering Corey Davis. You saw that the Corey Davis, they're not even they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So this is his last year in Tennessee. Oh, I want to add a defensive end, King, but I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to bring back Vinny Curry this year again. Turbo says, what was your reaction to drafting Miles Sanders? Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I was so excited we actually drafted a running back, man. And a guy from Penn State. He's got great attitude. Has something to prove, man. He was a backup to Saquon Barkley, never got a shot. Then when getting his shot, he played really well. Things are like, he's a good gadget running back. But he's got so much more worth than just what he's given to us. You know what I mean? He can catch passes out of the backfield. He's got great vision. Is there anyone who you think of the UNFA that will? Is there anyone you think of the undrafted free agents that will or won't make the team? Well, other than the names that I really don't care about, other than like the guys that I'm looking at pretty much right now are Adrian Killins, Michael Warren from Cincinnati. That defensive end that we got, that was a plumber. I forgot his damn name. I'm actually doing a video on him soon. There's only a few guys I'm really looking at. Obviously, I mean, for some reason, the NFL thinks that we always have a lot of good undrafted guys. We always have a lot of those good undrafted players. So ranked top 5 or some crap like that. I don't even know at this point. The Eagles' record, Dom. I have a feeling that it could be 10-6, but I want to try to get 11 or more wins. It'd be nice. Everson Griffin, Corey, that sounds good. Everson Griffin is, he's old. You know what I mean? He's getting up there in age, 32, 33, something like that. But still a productive player. Still productive. Still got some juice left in the tank. I wouldn't mind that. He's going to be a cheap deal, but I wouldn't mind it at all. Corey says, what other Eagles YouTube content creators you plan on working with? I don't know. I have a few guys. I know I work with Desert Eagle sometimes when he has the time. I'm trying to link up with Philly Mike. Or Philly Talk Podcast. I'm trying to link up with Philly Take with RB. I'm trying to link up with Nitro Freak on his podcast. Yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Me and Philly 500 have been talking about a live stream as well, so we might be doing that soon when we have the time, of course. I hope they win the Super Bowl too, bro. A lot of people saying 12-4. I think 11 or 12 wins. I think Turbotastic. I think TJ Edwards has a huge chance to start. I think he does. Yeah, I was a big fan of Legend Killer. I was a big fan of Daryl Henderson from Memphis. I really did. I really liked him a lot, but I really wanted Sanders as well, and it happened. Yeah, he's you know, I didn't see much of his blocking when he was at Penn State, but he was very good back there, and he's a violent hitter when he's blocking and picking up a blitz. He doesn't give like a soft tap. He puts his whole body into it. Eagle Slayer. So how do you feel about Logan Ryan's status? Um, is he's still out there? He's still out there right now? Yeah, me and Bitterbirds collabed a few times a while back. Adrian, I have Adrian's number as well. We talk here and there. I haven't talked to him in a while. It's just been a while. I know he's been busy. I know he doesn't stream much a lot as he used to. Broward says I ate 7 nuggets with sauce at 3 p.m. Oh, I've ate chicken wings, tacos, margarita pizza. I've eaten a lot of stuff at late at night, so don't feel bad. 78 people in the stream, guys. If you haven't liked this video, push that like button. Really do appreciate the push the content out there. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, you guys are new here, please subscribe. It's free. We have a lot more to talk about. It's a lot more live streams, videos are coming out. I just want to do a live stream tonight. I'm going to be probably uploading a couple things tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I do appreciate all the support. Super chats and donations are available as well for you guys. This channel was monetized about a month ago, and it's been absolutely fantastic. And you guys are the reason why this channel is successful the way it is. And I can't ask for more. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Corona, Corona. Philly Girl says, "Can't wait for you and Philly 500. That would be a great stream." Yeah, me and Philly 500 got on the console. We used to game a little bit here and there, but yeah, we haven't talked in a while. But I usually hit him up, and we've been talking about a stream for a while. Probably on his channel, most likely. It's probably where it's going to happen. Dom, yes. Logan Ryan going to the Jets. I haven't answered that question. Sorry, I skipped. I saw a question and I skipped it. Logan Ryan is going to be. I don't know. Has he even got? Has I know they're working on a potential deal with the Jets, but I don't know if he signed yet. I think Logan Ryan is more of an inside corner. I don't think he plays the outside well. He can play both, but I think he's a better inside type guy. Yeah, we got the Seahawks again, Zodiac, so we have our chance at Lincoln Financial Field this year. King Post says, "Joey, you on the Devontae Freeman bandwagon, or are you all in on Hyde?" I'm in on Carlos Hyde because Devontae is he's got way too many injuries. Can't stay on the field. I mean, if you want to bring both of them in and see what they could do, then cool. But Carlos Hyde is a proven bruiser. Catch the ball out of the backfield as well if you really, see what happens with that. But catch the ball out of the backfield. But the Texans used him very well. You have a good offensive line with Carlos Hyde. He could do a lot of damage. He can push a pile pretty nicely. So. Dom Jones says, "I truly feel we need to upgrade the two cornerback spot, Logan Ryan." Logan Ryan signed with the Jets probably. It hasn't been official, I don't think, but I think we're just going to have look. We got we got Darius Slay on one side of the field, to get on the best receiver. You know what I mean? As long as they got that one guy, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think it's good enough for right now until they can find that other guy. Hopefully by next year they'll have that other guy on the other side, but we don't know if the Eagles are going to make more moves or not this year. That's what I thought today. I thought the Jets already got him, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not final yet. Lord says, "I can't wait until I can stream." You could stream, bro. You could stream. You just have to use. You could stream. It doesn't matter. You could stream with StreamYard now because when you streamed from YouTube from Google Hangouts, they wouldn't let you stream. They changed the rule that you had to have 1,000 subscribers to stream, which is bullshit. But that's what they did. Dom says the Cowboys. Jock, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? We're just chilling, man. Dom says the Cowboys with CD as wide receiver. He as good as they say. Oh no. Oh, I mean, they haven't signed their quarterback yet. Look, the Cowboys are just. It looks good right now, but they don't. The one thing that the Cowboys don't have is a resilient team. Like it seems like when one thing goes bad, everything goes bad. You know, Dak Prescott had probably the worst year at the end of the year last year. Take away the stats, take away what's happened in the past, obviously, because that's where everyone likes to bring up stats. But at the same time, you know, this Cowboys team is just has choked every single year. Mike McCarthy has had Aaron Rodgers his whole career. You know, you never know what's really going to happen, okay? But I think the Cowboys have got really weak on defense. I think they really got weak on defense. I think defensively they're bad. They're a lot worse than they were last year. Okay, and they don't have a pass rush this year. And I'm saying that because DeMarcus Lawrence is like their only really good guy on that defensive line. And they got Gerald McCoy and Donnery Poe, like these washed up guys that can't even play like a whole quarter in the NFL anymore. That's how washed up they are. So we're just gonna have to wait in time. But Dak Prescott had a really bad end of the year last year. That's why the Cowboys didn't. The Cowboys did not pay Dak at the end of the year. After that second Eagles game, like he missed a lot of throws. Like Rasul Douglas got burned by Michael Gallup by like 15 yards, and it wasn't good. He missed Amari Cooper on a few throws as well. Like he played horrible. Oh, Cameron Wake is still a free agent. Well, he's washed up, bro. Zodiac says, "Why do we have so much depth at wide receiver, running back? Wonder what's going to happen." It's just going to be who's going to fit and who's going to play well when they're put into the game. Like if you get put into a preseason game, you have to play with your all of what you have, and if you don't, you're not going to make this team. You know what I mean? They're not going to sign you based off of your college statistics or your highlight tape. They're gonna sign you because you could handle being on the NFL, and being in the lineup. So Sidney Jones gets a pick off of Drew Brees or Russell Wilson would be a huge shocker. Yeah, it's not happening. But I mean, I'm glad that you're have a lot of optimism. But B Dubs, I'm glad a fellow New Yorker and Eagles fan is making some money from YouTube. Congrats, bro. Appreciate it, bro. It's not because of me. It's because of you guys. And I've been in New York my whole life. I'm not even from Philly. If you guys don't know, I'm not from Philadelphia at all. I've been an Eagles fan for a long time, and I've lived in New York my whole life. So, yeah, just to say. Dom Jones says, "Who would you pick as the next free agent for the Eagles, or what position?" I don't know, man. I think right now I would go for a defensive end. I would go for a defensive end, whether it's Vinny Curry, Jadavian Clowney, probably those two guys only. I don't think you're getting, you're not getting Ngakwe. That's definitely not going to happen. If Leonard Fournette was released, I would love to get him over Hyde. I would love to get Fournette over Hyde or Devontae Freeman. I would love to get Leonard Fournette with this offense. He would thrive here. He would thrive. I love Leonard Fournette. And they signed. I think the Cowboys signed that corner. What's that corner that we signed? Daryl Worley that got arrested. Like what? The first day. He got arrested on the Walt Whitman Bridge with the being drunk and disorderly against cops, and I don't know if he had hollow point rounds. I think that was Josh Huff, but we let him go the next day. Legend says the only area I'm worried is at left guard and our backups at O line. Yeah, I mean the depth. We just need to see what's going on. We need to see who's starting. Um, we just need to see who's starting. I mean, you got Prince Tegawanabo, you have Jack Driscoll, you have friggin' like Jordan Malata. There's some guys that aren't working out, but I'm hoping some of these guys that we drafted to do work out. But they need to figure out who's starting at left tackle because this is going to just drive me insane. King is an Eagles fan from Seattle. Oh my God, you probably get a lot of crap over there, bro. I give you props. I give you props, bro. Oh no, Fournette. I know Fournette could run fast. You know what I mean? I think he had over 1,000 yards his rookie year with the Jags, but ever since then, it's been it's unfortunate that how the Jaguars just fell apart. And they had a pretty promising roster. I think their roster was perfect, except their quarterback of Blake Bortles was just one of the worst. Did you hear about DeAndre Baker getting arrested? Yes, and Quentin Dunbar. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I didn't make a video on it. Obviously, it's just nuts. I like Legend Kill says I like Pryor. He'd been in any good. Pryor? Which Pryor? You mean Pryor that's like old as hell right now? That Pryor? Flagels TV says I'm an Eagles fan from Syracuse. I went to school in I went to school at Utica. I played football at Utica, which is a D3 school. I played over there for a little bit, so I know that whole area really well. I used to go to Syracuse games for free when I went to school, so I don't know. I like Fournette, man. I would probably pick Fournette than Hyde or Fournette, whatever. I mean, one of those two guys I would love to have here. Philly Girl says, so why an Eagles fan living in New York your whole life? It all started pretty much when I think I was hanging out with a bunch of friends early high school. I think it was like probably freshman year or something like that. But I wasn't into football as much as I am now. But I think the Giants were playing the Eagles one night, and all my friends were Giant fans, every one of them. And I really was. I watched I watched the Giants. Like I just watched football. I was a casual, let's just watch a game type of guy. Like I really didn't. I love football, played football my whole life, but really didn't have a team per se. I guess I made a bet one day. I was like, my friends were pissing me off so bad one night that I was like, I want the Eagles to just bury the Giants tonight. I think it was a Monday night game, Sunday night, something like that. It was a primetime game. And I remember the Eagles just beating the crap out of the Giants. And I don't know. A day or two later after that, I was like, I don't know. I just decided to watch them more, and I did. And the Eagles, the wings on their helmets, I just love what they represented, and it intrigued me to the dark side. So that's pretty much how I became an Eagles fan. That's pretty much how it all happened. Terrell Pryor, Matt Pryor. Oh, I was like Terrell Pryor. Trade for Joe Mixon. Shake Squad, you good with films, my dude? What do you mean films? For once, we have the best secondary in the NFC East. Oh shit, that is probably true. The Cowboys line doesn't look that freaking great either. You know what I mean? Doesn't look great. It's not fantastic. That says, "Hey Saints, remember Nickel Roby Coleman? Yeah, we got that guy. Nightmares come true." I hope we put Roby Coleman as a captain for the Saints game, dude. You guys ever wonder like how is how is Malcolm gonna feel when he comes back to Lincoln Financial like in a you know what I mean? Like how is he gonna go through like a Brian Dawkins type situation where like remember Brian Dawkins going to Denver and like he came to Lincoln Financial Field and like he was in like the he couldn't even come out of the locker room, you know what I mean? Like he couldn't even like he didn't know how the crowd was gonna react. So I don't know. I wonder how he's gonna feel when he comes out. Was Quentin Dunbar the one that was picking a fight with Deshaun Jackson in the first game this year? Last year, was that Quentin Dunbar that was picking a fight with him on the field, or they were pretty much throwing fists at each other? He was top 10 this year. Yeah, I have a feeling, man. He's not going to get booed, obviously, but it's gonna suck. When you saw Malcolm on the field, you knew the defense was taken care of. You know what I mean? Like you knew on the field the defense was taken care of. That's where you know he took such a major leadership role. He took a major leadership role, and you know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. B Dub says I live in New York, diehard Eagles fans. I have an Eagles tat on my arm. I live upstate, like north of Albany. That's awesome, bro. Dom Jones, who do you think will be the standout player this year for the Eagles? Last was probably Sanders. Yeah, he was pretty much a standout player. Yeah, definitely. Miles Sanders was, yeah. A standout player this year, I think. I think Jalen Rager's going to take the horns on that this year. Yeah, I saw. All right, so that was Quentin Dunbar. Yeah, no, I hope no one boos Jenkins, man. I really hope not. I don't think so. That's just stupid. Like that, I can't even see that happening. Turbo said, "What do you think about trading a fifth round pick for linebacker KJ Wright?" I wouldn't mind it. I don't think Howie wants to give up draft capital for next year, man. If you're just going to sign KJ Wright for a 1 year deal, depending on how many years he has left on his contract, I just don't think it's going to happen. You know what I mean? All right, Master PSE, bro. Shadera said, I became an Eagles fan week 15, 2011 against the Jets. They crushed them in that game. Oh, nice, bro. Philly Girl says, the difference between B-Dawk and Jenkins is that Jenkins kind of let us down recently, unlike B-Dawk. Yeah, I mean, as of time, yeah. But, you know, the love for Malcolm is always going to be was the face of this defense, and he fully transformed into what he was supposed to do here, and that was to win a Super Bowl for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he did that. Yeah, Jenkins never got hurt, even during the Chip Kelly days. He played more snaps than anybody else. One of the most healthier safeties of the league. I mean, that's the problem because you don't have that guy in Malcolm. Like Will Parks is kind of playing that role this year where he's going to move all over the place. Like Malcolm used to move all over the place, and you would give more opportunity to young guys playing at positions. You know what I mean? So, 74 people in the chat, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please join Shake Squad. Join the squad. Press the sub button. Do appreciate it. Donations and super chats are available to elevate the channel as well if you guys want to support a little bit more to the channel. And please leave a like before you leave today, or press it now if you guys want. Let's push this content out a lot more. So, do appreciate everybody doing that as well. So, everyone being here tonight, didn't really expect anybody to be here tonight, but no, Jenkins is not a Dawkins. No, Jenkins is not Dawkins. Jenkins is definitely different, but not Dawkins. No, Dom, I was in on Jalen Rieger over Justin Jefferson. I was always over Justin Jefferson. Legend Kill says Jenkins changed his culture. I'll never forget I posted a comment on the NFL safety free agents available. I want Jenkins over Bird. Oh yeah, Jarius Bird, because of how he was on the Saints. Yep. Yep. I remember, man. I remember they thought Darren Sproles' career was over, and we traded him for a 5th-round pick, and look what he did for us. You know what I mean? Bashir says, Yo, Joe, I just created my channel. I need you to sub me up. Okay. Why can't I... Like, this is stupid. Like, what... The YouTube... Used to be able to go to Pete... Bashir Randall. Let me type in the name. If anyone else wants me to sub to their channels, I will. If you guys have content, just tell me just to sub up. Just tell me to sub up to your channel if you guys want me to. Oh shit, Bashir Randall. I am your 10th subscriber. Alright, you are subbed up, bro. You are subbed up. Anybody else wants to sub up? I'm here. Anybody wants me to sub to their channel? I know there's some people I'm probably not sub to, which is not really my fault, but because I try to watch everybody as much as possible. You know what I mean? Philly Girl says, I was at the game when Sproles and Peters got hurt. I was so sad. I really enjoyed Sproles. I have Sproles' jersey as well. I got Sproles' jersey. Oh my God, the punt returns that he's had, and just as electrifying as he is, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, man. Unfortunately, we probably, you know what, his injury in 2017 was probably a blessing in disguise, because honestly, guys, we probably would never know at this tough point in time. At this point in time, we probably would know what Corey Clement could do. Just think about it. Corey Clement got no snaps until week 3, till the opener. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'll sub up everybody. It's no problem. This is so friggin' stupid. King, you don't even make videos, do you? You probably don't. I can't find you on here because King Poe is like... You're gonna have to send a link. Put the link for your channel. King Poe Flow. King Poe. 90s type dream car. No, this isn't you. I mean, I don't know if it is. I don't think so. King Poe is a DJ. You have to put a link in there, bro, because I can't do anything from here. Hold on. My God, I can't find people's channels. What's going on? Do you guys have Twitter too? Jesus. Okay. You just said you had a channel. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. I hope Doug's ego doesn't go in the way. No, he doesn't have an ego. Yo, and what's it called? Corey Clement, like, at Wisconsin, he never caught the ball out of the backfield. You know, like and Doug turned him into you know what I mean, a running back with the, you know, just going out for passes. I mean, even in the Super Bowl, 100 yards receiving, just, you know, just amazing. You know what I mean? No, I said sub up my ass. All right, all right, you guys are funny. You're funny, Poe. You're a funny guy. All right, so some people don't have Twitter either. All right, it's all good. Because I only have Twitter and just having YouTube. That's about it. Oh, Gangrene David, what's up, man? If you guys have not, Gangrene David in the live chat. If you guys haven't subscribed to Gangrene David, if you guys don't mind Jet's content, and he's one of the best at doing it, subscribe to Gangrene David. Okay, very good YouTuber. Very good YouTuber. One of my good friends on here. Oh my God, 21 years old. About time, bro. I can actually go out. We can actually go out. See? Gangrene David knows a lot of Eagles typers as well. He's become very good pals with a lot of typers. No problem, Gangrene. We have to catch up on a vid soon, bro. We gotta catch up soon. I know we're not the same fan base, but I don't read a lot of stuff on Twitter because it's just too much crap going on. Like there's just so many. I go on there to find out about news and stuff like that. I'm always on it, but Gangrene David is cool, man. Gangrene David is friggin' awesome. GGD. You remember how I said this was going to be a short stream? It never is. Every time I say short stream, guys, it's always a long one. All right, bro, just let me know and we'll figure it out. Just let me know and we'll figure it out. I want them to bring back Kelly Green jerseys, King, but they're not going to. Like, I'm tired of this every year. We're asking for the same thing every year. The kid who does Squidward? Yeah, it's him. Oh, God. JD says, Joey, what do you think of Goddard playing time this season? I think it's going to be split with, I think it's definitely going to be split, but he has certain plays where the quarterback throws the ball up to him as well. Like, Dallas Goedert could start for another NFL team right now. I just don't know. I know that the Eagles picked up Zach Ertz's option. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like are they're really going to keep Zach Ertz to the end of his career? Like, I just don't know if it's, I'm not really sure if it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Dude, we can't pay another tight end top money. Like, if we're going to pay a tight end, I'd pay Dallas Goedert when his time's up. I don't care if the Kelly Green is here or not. I can care less. I love your Squidward impression, bro. We're all just chilling on a Saturday, right? I don't even know what day it is half the time. Turbo says, Joey, do you think we will have the best rush defense in the NFL? Yeah, we should. For what we have up there, we should. If these linebackers could fill in behind the defensive line the way it is, we should. Gangrene says, Joey, is everything opening up in your neck of the woods? New York City won't open for a while. No, it's not. We're pretty closed down over here. They're not opening anything. New York is the worst. New York is going to be probably the last state to open up. I'm telling you, in a couple months. I'm hoping this is done by like late June. I'm hoping, man. I got 2 vacations to go on, bro. Like I really, I really can't. You know. Nate says the Cowboys. Nate, what's up, man? The Cowboys D line gonna be tired and old. You'll see who's on their. You see who's on their line. Oh yeah, I talked about earlier with Gerald McCoy and friggin' Donnery Poe. Guys that are so washed up right now. It's ridiculous. Gangrene says 2 in the morning. This whole quarantine has completely botched the shit out of my sleep schedule. It has with me too. And when I like have a day off from work, it's not even like a day off. I just feel like, I mean, it is. You know, I mean, I'm happy to be off from work, but at the same time, I'm just like, this is just lame. Can't go anywhere. Can't do anything. They have to keep. Dom says they have to keep Zach Ertz. He's about to be the leading wide receiver of all time. I saw that. I saw the statistics for that. That's crazy. How many more yards does Zach Ertz need to be the leading receiver in Eagles history? Here in VA, still on lockdown until June 10th. Yeah, we're on lockdown until June 13th, and then they're going to see what's going on. New York is in June till June. Oh yeah, Gangrene. It's going to be June 13th. Is Cuomo put until June 13th? So Zodiac J. I think Sean Bradley could be a problem for teams, and I feel he has a voice to hype this team. All right, Zodiac J. We're talking about Sean Bradley from Temple. Okay, this is what I found out about Sean Bradley. So he used to every time he played a game in college, he used to find the quarterback on social media, find out who his parents, who his family, who his girlfriend is, find out their names, and then he used to during the games yell out their names to the quarterback or say something about the quarterback's girlfriend or parents or that's what I read. That's what I read that he used to do, and it was 100% true. So yeah, the guy he likes getting into the quarterback's head. I don't know why. He has something with that. I have no idea. No idea why. Ganger said, "My ass better be sitting in a soup can air conditioner in a football stadium in the swamplands of New Jersey watching the Jets this coming year." Trust me, dude. I'm gonna be pissed if I can't go to the opener for the Eagles this year. Really, I'm gonna be pissed off. Nope, I don't either, Philly girl. I don't either. I freaking hate it. Yeah, it is. That is true, King Poe. He says quarantine sucks, but these streams have united football fans together. Yeah, it is. It's. I'm telling you, with this pandemic, you really appreciate life. You know, you appreciate freedom. You appreciate independence. You appreciate going out. You know, you're not in some like, you're not like you're not living in the old days of one ruler of the fucking world. You know what I mean? You can go out to the mall, you can go to the movies, you could do anything you want. Makes you appreciate it more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been saving a lot of friggin' money not going out and doing stuff because it's nice. You know what I mean? But at this point, people aren't going to give a fuck. At this point, people are going to go out and do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? At this point, people it's going into the summertime now, and people are going to barbecue. People are going to go out and do things like whether shit is open or not. Yeah, I went to the opener last year. I went to the opener. I go to the opener every year. I try to. Last year was the year I didn't go to too many games because we had a home game and the rest of them were like away. Like the first month was like done. I went to the playoff game. I went to see. I went to see. I went to the wild card game. I went to that. That was it. I went to the opener and the wild card game. That was it. I wanted to go to more games, but it just it didn't fit the schedule. What was going on? It does, Matt. It does. Dude, Zodiac J, do the Bengals even have a defense to hold us? I honestly don't even know. I don't. I like the Bengals are probably one of the few teams I like. I don't know nothing about other than offensively, defensively. I have no idea. Yeah, home opener. Yes. King Po. Gangrene Joey, you and I think a lot in terms of going to games. We always go to the home opener of our teams. Oh yeah, that's like a must. Like going to the home opener is a must. It's the start of your seat, the start of your, your home crowd, and just seeing your team like, in person, for the first time of the year. You know what I mean? Gangrene says went to almost every game last year, with the exception of the Raiders and the Dolphins. Okay. Oh yeah. I was there at the opener and went to Dallas. Went to Dallas. Those are my two games last year. Oh, that's good. I have a lot of connections. Um, there's a couple that I get tickets from that they own about four seats, and I usually buy two seats off of them for like a discounted rate because like I'm pretty much family to them. So I really don't buy tickets from Ticketmaster or StubHub or any of that. I most likely get tickets from a known source. So yeah, that's pretty much where I get tickets from every year. So I don't have to spend like a fortune. I think the most I've spent on tickets ever was I've probably spent about 400 a piece on tickets, probably. What game are you most excited to see the Eagles play? I'm excited to see them against the Saints. I'm excited to see them against the Seahawks, the Ravens. I like going to San Francisco. I want to see them away at San Francisco. Those are probably my favorite ones. I like Quez Watkins, man. I think he has something to prove. He's a big inspiration. Um, what is it? Quez has looked up to Deshaun Jackson his whole career. I mean, he quote unquote said on Philly radio was like, Quez was like, "You put me on the field, I'm going to show you what I got." Like he's got a lot of confidence. Like Quez, I have to say one thing about him. Quez Watkins got a lot of confidence. I mean, a tremendous amount of confidence. So. I think the most I spent on it. Yeah, I think I sat up front. I sat up front for a jet. A preseason game. I don't even like. I don't like sitting all the way up front. I sat all the way up front behind the Eagles bench, and like it was cool, but I couldn't see half the shit that was going on. I ended up looking at the Titantron half the damn time. That's what I was doing most of the time. You know? But it's expensive. It's a lot of. It's a lot. It's no joke. It's a lot of money to go to a game. It's like you're taking out a damn loan. The problem is when you get tickets on Ticketmaster, or wherever, you're paying an extra $60-$70 just to use the site. So you're taxed like another $60-$70 on top of the tickets that you just paid for. So it's, I'm 2.5-3 hours away from Philly. So it's, that's how it goes. Yeah, I don't sit far away. I mean, what's the hell? I saw to a guy called Believing Bruce. He makes videos about how trash talking literally kills a guy's energy and focus, among other things. He did videos on what? Really? um, hold on. I gotta get back. Fuck, I need a new phone charger. This charger is taking a shit on me. Wow, this charger's horrible. There are 70 people in the chat right now. If you guys have not liked this video, press that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel either, subscribe. It's free. Join the squad. We just hit over 8,000 subscribers last week. Donations and super chats are available if you want to support the stream even more. So do appreciate that as well. And very excited for the Eagles 2020 season. Yeah, it's no joke, Philly girl. It's no joke. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It's taking out a fucking loan. It's no joke. Like if I paid like retail value on tickets, oh god, oh god, I don't even know. Did John Hightower or Quez Watkins have academic issues? I could care less. As long as I can play football, I could care less. Dom says, do you think Marquise Goodwin will make the team? Probably if he stays healthy. Am I subscribed to Marquise Goodwin's channel? His yes, I like. Yo, Marquise Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin has better. He better. A lot. No Eagles players have YouTube channels. He's got like a vlog channel. I'm telling you right now, if he fucks up, it ain't gonna be good, man. He'll end up deleting his shit. Oh well, he will be deleting his crap. Yeah, no, I found out. I found out. I typed in his name, I think, to look up highlights or something, and it came up. It's called like Goodwin season. It's called like Goodwin SZN, and I saw it. Like I saw the video of him getting the call from Howie Roseman. I thought that was cool because you never see that shit. You know what I mean? You never see it. So your boy Joey Shakes is going to be turning 30 next month, which is nuts. 30. The last year of my 20s is about to be over in a few weeks. Marston says my girlfriend is a Pats fan. Oh God, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. So I bought us tickets for the Eagles Pats game last year. Row 24 behind the Eagles bench was 1,100 for 2 tickets. It was for Christmas. Well, I mean, if it's for a gift, then yeah. If it's like a thing that you don't go to games and it's like a gift, and like like a one time thing, but this I'm talking about, yeah. But I understand that definitely. 29th, bro. 29th. You're off by one day. Dank Barrio turning 29 August. Yeah, 30, bro. 30. And half the people I know say I don't even look like it. Yeah, I saw that he's got tattoos of wings on the side of his legs. Yeah, on his calves. Yeah, bro. 2016, man. That's when I started this. I've had my YouTube account since 13, but I started making videos 2016. The last live stream we did, I actually played some videos for you guys. I was like awkwardly awkward, so it was awkward. June 29th, 1990, bro. You got it. You got it. How old's your brother, Gangrene? Oh, shit. I mean, that's close. Dagger just turned 20. Yay. Holy shit. Damn. That's nuts. Jared Cook just had a huge 75-yard touchdown against me. I've been trying to convert her to the Eagles. Well, she might convert now because that whole roster is done. Oh boy. I love you seeing your reaction to your old videos. What did I do reactions? I don't think I did reactions from old videos. I don't even remember. Oh, I remind you of your brother. Matt, I thought you were younger than 25. See, this is when you don't know people too well, like you just like talk to them, you're like, "Oh my god, you're really this age?" Dude, my charger is being a piece of garbage. Charge. Dom says, yo, you should try to get Marquise Goodwin or one of the Eagles' new players on an interview. I definitely watched that. Oh, my first vid? Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I will never do that again. Legend says, put on some Rocky movies, Invincible, God hurdle. Yeah, but Mark, oh my God, Mark Wahlberg's a Pats fan. Like, that's just weird. Ganger, I'm actually considering making a video about how I started my channel. King, I think you said you're 19. Dude, being there for that field goal was 44. Holy shit. 44. We have 21. We have 26. I think Jock is the oldest subscriber on my channel. I think he's like Jock Talk. How old is Jock Talk? I think he's how old is Jock? I think Jock said he was I think he's in his 60s. Gangrene, my old videos were complete garbage. Bro, we all start in a bad way. Oh, Jock is back. Jock, how old are you? 17, bro. Oh, I fucked up. I remember putting me and Desert Eagles reaction of, I put both of our videos together. I type in Desert Eagle's name and all I see is like guns, Desert Eagle. Like people think I'm searching like for like I want to buy a damn Desert Eagle 90, a Desert Eagle, whatever, Desert Eagle, whatever. Where is? Oh, here it is.
1 second left.
For that opener, I was like sitting all the way at the top. So like I was sitting all the way at the top. I just watched it. It's hilarious. Yeah, Gangrene, you've been moving up in the world, bro. Gangrene David's about to hit 3,000 subs, bro. Congrats, dude. Almost there, man. It's hard work, bro. Hard work, dedication. That's where it comes in. That's where it comes in, bro. Oh. Half of you. Oh, shit. Turned 56 last week. Yes, Jock is my oldest subscriber. That's definite. Jock's been around since the first. I think Jock's been around since day one of this channel, I think. Or maybe when I hit 50 subs, I forgot. At the game with the epic field goal. Dude behind me passed out, fell right into my seat. Holy shit. Okay. All right, Dave. As many subs that I try to link up on Twitter, like nobody has Twitter at all. Like there's a lot of people that don't have it. Like it would be nice to contact a lot of you guys too and talk football as well. Me and Lane Johnson have same birthday. No shit. Turbo, Sidney Jones and Avante Max should be at breakout years because they're not going to face the number one receiver. I know. You would think, right? I mean, I would hope so. No, you can't. But I remember what Jock said. I can't remember. But I remember Jock told me he was a lot older, and always supporting, always here, like the rest of you guys. Joey, remember the Eagles Nest gaming streams? Yep, I remember, man. Yep. That's what I should have named. But that's what I should have named my new channel, my gaming channel, Eagles Nest Gaming. That's what I should have did. Joey, you gonna let me go to bed soon? Well, you can leave whenever you want, bro. No one's keeping you here. There were 3 moments early in that season that really made me feel like they were gonna have a special season. Ganger David, did you warm up? Did you warm up to the Jalen Hurts pick? Yeah, I did. I mean, I still think we should have drafted somebody else, but I understand why he did it. I mean, after hearing Howie Roseman talk for like a week and a half about it, I understand why they did it. But it was just like the second round pick of the draft. It's just, this is how it is. We're not the worst roster in the league either, you know what I mean? So it's not like we did this with like a totally obliterated roster. I don't know if Jalen Mills is going to be a good safety, Turbo. I'm not sure. I mean, he hasn't played since college, so it's going to be a bit. You know what I mean? Until anything happens. You know what I mean? Kavon Wallace Kavon. Did you see Kavon Wallace? What he said? Kavon Wallace talked about he understands the city, the culture. He's like, you got to go in, you got to take that job, you have to eat somebody's soul. Like he was like real graphic with how he's going to take that safety spot. Like he's all in it. Check your Twitter. Oh my god. That's funny, bro. Desert Eagle's picture with his mouth open. That's funny, dude. That's hilarious. Oh, Benedict just follow me on Twitter. It's nice that some follow me on Twitter or have Twitter. Oh, I bet they would, David. I bet they would. 2005 Chargers. My friend's stepfather got sick, took his place. We left early. As soon as we get the car, we hear the whole start of the comeback. Really? Oh my god. The last time I left early, I think the Panthers game in 2018 I left. That's when Torrey Smith went to the Panthers. And I left early and knew that we were doing these shitty plays as usual, the same crap, same handoffs, 4 times in a row. And I knew that the Panthers were coming back. We were like, I turned and I was like, we're going to lose this game. We're losing this game. It's going to happen. Yeah, he does, because I think he plays with he speaks to Troy Vincent, speaks to I think Brian Dawkins' son as well as Brian Dawkins. That Panthers game from 18, bro, we lost right at the end. I was like, we're losing this game. I share a birthday with Elvis, David Bowie, and R. Kelly. Oh shit, great company. It's great company. Talk about getting pissed off. Alfred Hitchcock and Fidel Castro. Oh my god. I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. Good night, Joe. Keep up the great work. You too, man. You too, man. I'll see you later, Gangrene. Thanks for coming in, stopping by tonight. Titans game pissed me off. Lions game pissed me off. Man, we had some games in the bag. We had some good almost comebacks, too. Shit. The fucking Lions game, we block a field goal, get the ball, go to the 20-yard line, still can't win the game. Oh shit. It's always hate the Cowboys. He's in the right place. Yeah, I saw that too. 69 got R. Kelly put up. Oh my god, you guys are insane. You guys are insane. Alright, hold on. Well, Twitter just hit over 300 followers on Twitter. Awesome. That is a first. PFF says Prince Tagawanago and Kevon Wallace are two of the biggest steals in the draft. Really, huh? Wow. I didn't see that, but that's awesome. I know, I heard a lot of good things about Prince Tagawanago. Why do we always get these goddamn offensive linemen with these long names? I don't get it. I don't get it. I should get a shirt. Oldest living Shake Squad member. Well, when I hit, so the plan is at 10K, I'm going to be coming out with my own shirts. They're not going to be shitty, like, with a logo on it. They're going to be actually, like, I'm not just trying to put out my name, but I'm going to do some things that are going to actually look good and people actually want to buy. Like, I see guys, like, with all these subscribers on YouTube, and, like, they have these, like, boring-ass shirts. It's just, like, in white, like, it says the name of the channel. I'm like, who the fuck is going to wear that? Like, who's going to wear that? I love R. Kelly was one of my favorites as well. Like, Trapped in the Closet. Oh, my God, I love that series. That was, like... Trapped in the Closet was fucking awesome. Ignition was fucking awesome. So, yeah. Matt's like, R. Kelly would be like, I believe I can fly them little girls to my basement with my special cookies. Yeah, nah. That meme where he's like, you're fucking killing me. You're fucking killing me. It's horrible, man. Dallas was gonna get Hurts if we did not get him. Is that true? Oh, dude. I want to stream like a game on this channel so bad, but I don't want to annoy people. Because I honestly, surprisingly, when I was playing Call of Duty with everybody, with Lord Dagger and Desert Eagle, you know what I mean, and my boy Derek, it was actually a lot. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of people in there too. It wasn't bad. I share. How do you find this out? Do you go to a site that you see who you share a birthday with? I wonder if there's an actual site for that. Crazy. Legend says I told. Okay. I told 5500 to make a shirt that reads the Cowboys only stage of grief that they'll never get past in denial. Estimated 1996. Oh, really, huh, Jock? Damn. Oh, it's called Famous. Oops. Sorry. Hope I didn't fuck anything up by doing that. It's literally called famous birthdays. So my famous birthdays are Jordan Jones. No idea who that is. Looks like a guy with I have no idea. Sauce Waka. Who the hell is that? Kaylee Melissa. Harish Kalyan. Who the hell is that? Jacob Roberts. Lada. I can't read that. Kim Little. Philip. Do I even know anybody? Rebecca Moroni. Lauren Van Vilder, Van Diver, Julian Jocelyn. Okay, I know nobody from that list. Eagle Slayer, you and Spunky need to have a laugh off. Whoever laughs the most takes the most shots. Oh, God. Me and Spunky are like... Spunky's my boy. Spunky's one of my boys. Me and him laugh over the stupidest crap. Me and Desert, man. Me and Desert. Me and him could screw around. I like having friends that can take a joke. You know what I mean? I fuck with everybody, and it's freaking hilarious. And I wish there were people out there that are like that. And there's not many people out there like that. Like to have friends that could take jokes. Like even if I want to make a new friend, like whether it's at work or it's just someone out there, you know what I mean? And if you don't feel that vibe when you're like talking and hanging with them, you're just like, eh. You know, like some guys at work like try to get all like friendly with me, and I'm just like, and then there's like something that I do, and like they just kind of act weird. I don't know. Just me though. Hold on. Going back in the chat quick. There's 64 people in the chat, guys. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. If you haven't pressed the like button, press that like button. Need more likes on this video. Push that content out there. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate that as well. Super chats and donations are available as well to support the channel even more. So, no, Joey will never twerk. That will never happen. There's a lot of softies out there. There are. King Poe, man, you have a safe, stay safe out there. And Fly Goes Fly, dude, thank you for coming in today and support and do appreciate it, man. I'm trying to I know we're kind of going off topic now, which is fine. This is what happens at every stream, by the way. Like we talk Eagles for a while, and then like we just go off topic because, that's just how it is. That's what it is. We just if you think this channel is very professional, it's really not. It's far from it, actually. But peace, bro. Oh boy. Guess what Eagles player I share the same birthday with? He's a guy most of us agree shouldn't be on the team. I don't know. It's always been a fun channel. It's always been a fun time on here. But it's cool because I actually get to meet some of you guys too. I actually get to meet some people. I've met some subscribers too, which is awesome, you know, and hang out and shit. So at the games, you know, if anyone says, "Hey, where you at?" I tell people where I am, and then that's pretty much it. Everybody can. Alshon Jeffrey. You know, if anyone is like, "Hey, where are you gonna be at?" You'll be in like lot P. I forgot what lot I'm usually at. Not the same lot. But I met Philly Jim. I've met Desert. I've met. I forgot who else I met. I remember it was like a year ago. I was in Jersey. I went to Wawa, and this guy was staring at me like I thought I was gonna get killed. I didn't know what was going on. I went to Wawa to get a sandwich, and this guy was staring at me, just staring at me for like an hour. I was going in there. He was wearing a Phillies hat, and I went inside the Wawa, and like this guy was just like, I was like, went in, got my sandwich. I came out, and he stood there in the same spot, and he was still staring at me. So I walked by him. He's like, "Yo, Joey Shakes," and I was like, turn around, and he's like, "Dude," he's like, "I watch all your videos." I was like, oh, I'm like, you scared the shit out of me because like you were staring at me for a long time. Like I didn't know if I was gonna get killed, shot, stabbed. I didn't even know what was going on. And he started laughing. He's like, "Yeah," he's like, "Man, I appreciate it." He's like, "Are you gonna be here a while?" I said, "I'm gonna be here probably for a week." He's like, "Oh, that's awesome." He's like, I should have did a video with him. I didn't, but then he then I went back and I got a message from him on Twitter, and it's like, dude, he was like, I'm a chef at one of the the high restaurants in Jersey in Wildwood. And I was like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Yo," he's like, "You come over." He's like, "You have come have dinner." He's like, just tell him that just tell him Mike took care of you. Just come, come to the restaurant and we'll take care of you. I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, this is so like weird. I met like a subscriber in person. You know, so we'll see what happens. It was like I forgot. I remember it was last year that happened. And I went to an Eagles game last year, and to be honest with you guys, like I'm usually in one spot. I'm not walking around. I'm not at the. Um, I'm not at like I don't hang out with Fourth and John or do any of that shit. I'm not a big fan of Fourth and John at all. I love E-Rock, but like I just don't like his show. Like I tried watching it. I don't. There's no disrespect towards him or anything. I just don't. I'm not interested. So they say to never meet your heroes, and that is true, bro. I went to an Eagles game and I was hanging on the stairwell going up to my seat, and someone noticed me. He was with his girlfriend or some guy with his girlfriend. He was like, "Oh, Joey." He's like, "Joey." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey, what's up?" But that was like, I know it depends like how much you've gotten. I have a jersey. Um, I have a jersey with my YouTube name on it now, so that's what I pretty much do. I remember. Hold on, just to show you guys real quick. I'm back. So So this is a fresh jersey I've only worn maybe twice, but yep. Yep, this is what I'm going to be wearing. I ordered this custom online. This is what I'm going to be wearing at the games. So if people do spot me, it's going to be pretty easy to spot a 72 jersey because not a lot of people wear 72 jerseys, obviously. So, and 72 is my number in football all of my career, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much my jersey right there. So start wearing that. That's my stuff right there. We should, man. I'm down to meet with anybody, man. You know? E-Rock's good. I just don't like his new show. I just don't like his. I just don't like the like. I used to like his channel with his when he used to do videos and stuff. Like I liked all that stuff. I don't like his professional. It's professional in somewhat idea. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a Philly girl. It's awesome. Um, it was a good idea. It was. I liked it. I like it. Jack Driscoll is an undersized tackle that's probably going to play guard or center, most likely. So I want to see if maybe he could beat. I'm not a big fan of Isaac Samal at left guard anyway. So yeah, he does his shit his own way. I respect it. I you know who E-Rock you talking about? What time is it? It's almost 3 in the morning. Oh boy. Yeah. Yo, Kelsey, what has maybe a year? I think this year, next year left, something like that. I never seen the Good Doctor. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. Damn, Kelsey retiring is gonna be sad because that speech for the Super Bowl will always that is his moment. But my God, that guy has worked his ass off with us for years. He's had some down years. He's had some snap issues. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. It is like I open my eyes. And I'm 30 years old. It's just nuts. Yeah, quick stream. I know. I always say it's a quick stream, and then it ends up not a quick stream. That's what happens. It is what it is. But it's always fun. You know what I mean? It's all that matters. We have a good time. But hey, if you guys want to meet up during the games and stuff, if whatever we have this year, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? I would like to go. Um, I would like to go to I like to go to Dallas and go to my first Eagles Cowboys game at Dallas. I've been to them in Philly, but yeah. Oh, you're at the parade. Good for you. I want to go to that, but I was working unfortunately that day. Fucking work gets in the way of so much, but gotta make that moolah. I wonder how many brothers have rings from different teams. It's never a quick stream. That's how we roll. Yeah, when I say quick stream, just a quick stream tonight. But man, it would be nice just to get everybody together, bro. Just get everybody together and just chill out at the game. Just meet up in a spot and just chill. So It's all that matters. That's good, though. I wish I worked for myself. I mean, in somewhat I do, but I don't. And that's the best thing about it. I didn't see The Last Dance. The offense with Doug is going to be fire, but the defense is going to struggle sometimes. I think a lot of fans are. I think a lot of fans are starting to. A lot of fans have been saying the defense has so many holes and we're going to struggle. And I think a lot. I think a lot of this do with Malcolm Jenkins not being here. But we've had so much talent. You know what I mean? If we had Malcolm plus this talent, it would be crazy. But oh, hopefully, Joe, you can make it, bro. I'm always at the games, you know what I mean, here and there. So I get there when I can get there. Sounds like something Tony Montana should have said. Yeah, I know. When you're far away, it sucks. I love our D line too, bro. That's going to be our strength this year. If you get pressure on a quarterback, these corners are going to have an easy way of getting picks. That's good. I'm happy for you. It's all that matters. Use what you know, and you can be successful at what you do. I like Davion Taylor, Dank. I do. So, all right. If you guys have not liked this video, please leave a like before you leave, guys. I really do appreciate everybody getting a like on this video. I really do appreciate everybody giving a like. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel as well, I do appreciate that. Yeah, donations and super chats are available as well. I always got to say that with everything because I don't know if new people are in here or whatnot. But if you guys sub up, join the squad, we'll be ready to go for the weeks coming up. And a lot of time, a lot of time to sit around and see what this team is going to be all about in 2020. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. That's all I got today. I wish it was earlier so we could do this a lot longer, but unfortunately it's getting late. I'm going to be up for a while regardless, but I try to do some different things as well. Probably going to just chill out the rest of the night. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody being here tonight, and we'll be back. We'll be back soon. Probably going to have some videos out tomorrow. I say probably tomorrow night, most likely. Yeah, that's it. So, all right, guys. Well, I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll be on the gaming channel probably a little bit tonight. Yeah. Have a good night on your quick stream. Yeah, I had a great night on my quick stream. How long were we on here for? How long? How long are we doing this tonight? Does it tell me? It used to tell me. Now it doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me at all. Oh, I'm sorry, Flyers fan. Yeah, you missed it, bro. Add me on, Legend Kill with the super chat. Dude, appreciate it, man. Didn't have to do that, but appreciate it, man. Much appreciated, dude. 3 hours? Oh my god. Alright, my gamer tag is right here. Oh my god. My gamer tag is right here. Ooh, scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Legend, for that super chat. Do appreciate it, bro. Very much appreciative. And thank you for being here tonight with everybody else. It was so quick I couldn't tell you. Alright, bro, I'll be on there. But thank you everybody for coming in. I'm I'm ranked 50th in Apex kills on Xbox. Oh my god, good for you. Good for you. Red Wolves game if you haven't been on there. So I'll see you guys. All right, guys. Just remember, Shea Squad up, Files fly. Peace.
Perfect.